What's up, everybody? I'm looking at it. Okay, I see we live. I wasn't 100% sure. Wasn't 100% sure, but I can see that we are live. We're about to get this thing started. Getting ready to go. Y'all saw what happened over the weekend. Yeah, Aries Spears went on and poked the hornet's nest. Did something that you're not supposed to do as a black man in these modern times, and that's criticize a, using a friendly, politically correct word, plus size black woman. You're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to do that. But he went on and did it. And they came for him like the beehive. You think he said something bad about Beyonce. They came for him. But anyway, we're going to talk about that. I'm going to break down a number of other things. So let's strap on in. I see a bunch of people just came in. 25 people just just clicked on the thumbnail, clicked on the video. 36 right as we got started. I see people already filing in immediately. I like that. Gearing up for a good one. Make sure you hit the like button whether you're catching it live or you're catching it after it's uploaded. But without further ado, let's get ready to go. Let's get it.
Peace, folks. This is X from TPOT Media. Open your mind and wake your black ass up. You know what time it is. Hit that damn like button as you make your way in the door. Grab a seat, settle in, get ready. It's the Grown Man Hour with your host, my man, Bernard Riley.
What's up? What's going on, good people? Welcome back. Hope you had a good weekend. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. I'm sitting here fixing my beard and stuff, but I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Thank you to everybody in the building. Shout out to all of y'all. Shout out to the early bird squad. Oh, I can't talk. Shout out to the early bird squad. Those of you that make it in bright and early. Those of you who make it in bright and early before we even get things started. Shout out to TD Hutch in the building. Says, come on, bro, Bernard, this is going to be a good one in my TPOT voice. Hit that damn like button. Absolutely. Body Thug in the building. Shout out to Body Thug. Shout out to Snazzy Individual. Shout out to Leon 008 in the building. Not 7008. Shout out to Hoop Jargon in the building. Shout out, peace, and salute to Hoop Jargon. Who else we got in here? Jay Moore. Hood Servative said, fat niggas stand up. You know what? I talk to Hood Servative all the time. I've never seen this man. And I'm not that guy who I don't go around asking guys their height, weight, and suit size or dress size or whatever. I've talked to this man hundreds of times at this point. He could be 400 pounds for all I know. I never thought to ask. You talking about fat niggas stand up? We go at the height, weight, and suit size your ass. we have to find out, man. Can't be going in on the big broads if you 400. No, actually, you can. Actually, you can. I'm not going to put a high barrier of entry when it comes to going in on Lizzo. So, so you good. You can pile in. Actually, no, I didn't watch it, but I thought I saw the thumbnail. I think you already went in on her for on a live stream this morning. I didn't watch it, but I did see a thumb. I believe I saw a thumbnail. So I think you already crossed that Rubicon, but feel free to hop on when I open it up and get a little more in there. Shout out to Keep It 100, one of the best. I'll be saying this, that he got one of the best channels going right now, and y'all need to go over there and check it out. His community tab is pretty damn interesting too. I was about to do some content just on the shit he was posting on his community tab. It'd be some real nice, interesting things he posts on his community tab. So shout out to him. Shout out to that brother. Definitely doing yourself a disservice if you're not subscribed to him. Leon 008 back in here again says, not only that, but if she lost weight, she would actually have to make good music. We're gonna touch on that because that's what the one dude was saying in the interview with Aries Spears. He was talking like she's making good music though. I mean, there's people like, for example, when Jennifer Hudson was fat. I mean, she could blow. It never even really crossed my mind that much that she was fat. Jennifer Hudson could sing. You know, Adele was fat, or still is, or I think she lost weight, but her head's still big as hell. Her head like the same size. I don't think she lost weight from the chin up. But I think Adele lost that weight. But when Adele was fat, hey, if you got talent, you got talent. You can sing, you can sing. You know? But I don't think that's Lizzo. I don't think that's Lizzo. But shout out to Red Scorpio. Shout out to LA Divine. Said Mike Epps equals white knight. I was very disappointed in that. Because Mike Epps is very, very much a straight shooter, keeps it real, and be calling out a lot of nonsense. So yeah, that was a little disappointing, but we're gonna get into that. Uneducated Lame in the building says, look at the chat. We starting off right. Oh yeah, no doubt, no doubt. But let's scroll on down. I see a lot of people. Paul Game, Jay Monta reacts, Jomo Cousins, nobody at nobody at best. Aries Spears stay getting into it accidentally on purpose. Right on, right on. J Speed in here. I ain't even about to call you OG. You know what? Everybody who ask us who ask other people to call them OG, they always be on some bull. OG is a term that people should call you without you stating that that's your name. You earn that title. You don't just get it because you lived 97 and a half years. Shout out to OGJ Speed. Y'all know y'all love him. Y'all know y'all love him. He make the show live over here. Y'all know y'all love him. The conservative says, I'll explain later. I just covered this topic, but why doesn't body positivity apply to all my fat homies? Yeah, man. Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. No doubt. But all right, so we about to get right into it. There's 100 people in the building. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Nah, Jackie Jack, don't come in here encouraging OG. Don't come in here encouraging them. Don't do that. Don't do that. Nope. Hoop Jack, no. Don't encourage him. Don't encourage him. We don't know if he had his medicine or not. We do not know if OG had his medicine or not, so don't be encouraging him. Thomas Walker says Lizzo is talented. However, she needs to lose weight and take her health seriously. I don't necessarily see her as talented. I mean, granted, I haven't sat there and went through her whole catalog. She had a couple songs that was catchy, you know. But making a catchy song, that don't necessarily even represent or reflect talent of the artist who's performing it. That could be a combination of other things with that song being catchy. You know, we don't know who wrote the hook. You know, the music, who came up with the music, who was on the keys, and you can't really. I can't say she's talented, but she had a few catchy songs, a couple catchy songs that I heard, and I was like, okay, that's a little catchy. He's Paul Game says BR. So you haven't seen Lizzo twerk. That takes time. It does take talent to be able to move like that when you're that big and not die or pass out from a heart attack. I can I can agree with that. Like seeing Lizzo twerk, that's like seeing, those, you ever see a fat dude? You can find him on the internet, a fat dude who can do backflips. So yeah, yeah, Lizzo twerking and doing the splits is sort of like a fat dude doing backflips. It's like, yeah, so we got to give some credit. That does take some talent, even though we don't want to see it. Even though we don't want to see it, it does take a bit of talent. It does take a bit of talent. All right. But y'all already in here, so we about to just dive right into it. We're about to dive right into it. And of course, I don't got it set up already, ready to go, but it'll take no time. It'll take no time. Let me pull up the messages here. Let's see what we got. Pull this on up. About to just jump right into it. Give me 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Here we go. Couple clicks away. I like to have it set already in the StreamYard, ready to go, so I can get it in one click. So y'all don't gotta see me clicking through stuff and fumbling through buttons. Makes the show flow a lot smoother. UFO Kamikaze says he says Lizzo equals female rerun. Wow. I see Keep It 100 saying something in the chat room that I didn't know. He's saying, hold on, let me see that. He's saying, I'm not going to take her musical abilities from her. She's an instrumentalist also. Didn't know that. Now I think I saw her playing an instrument before. Oh shoot, that background shouldn't be there. I got the wrong background up. Let me take that down. See, now that I didn't know. See, it's stuff I don't know about her. So I'm not just gonna just flat out just say she has no talent. All right, it's stuff I don't know about her. But typically, when I hear a singer, I typically just listen to their singing and I judge them based off whether or not they could sing or they can't. Either they can sing or not. And with a lot of singers nowadays, it's normally, a nice catchy hook with a catchy beat that was made in the studio where you're not really hearing real instruments, and it's just a well-produced song, and then the artists just get up there and just, basically do what I assess that any decent singer could just get up there and do. So that's why I give you credit for your sing as a singer if you can really sing. And I don't really hear her being able to really sing. I just see just a decent singer, and she does all the theatrics, the stunts, the twerking at the Lakers game with her cheeks out and all of that. So from my perception, that's what she does to sell herself, to make herself, look like, to be more famous than what she's talented. I'll just say it like that. It's a lot of singers like that. They're more famous than what they are talented. Jennifer Hudson was more as a singer. It was a time when she was more talented than what she was famous. Aloe Black is more talented than what he is famous. Then you got a lot of these modern day singers. They're more famous than what they're talented. But if Lizzo play instruments and the whole works, I give her props for that. That do take some talent and skill. But shout out to Ace and Spades. Says the song "Cause I Love You" showcases her singing. I think that's one of the songs that's catchy that I liked. That I heard. I think I heard her sing it on Saturday Night Live and I liked it. But shout out to Marquise 912 in the building. Says if Lizzo was a man. Okay, now here we go. If Lizzo was a man, he would be the biggest joke in the past 40 years. P.S. Kelly Price ain't do none of this foolishness. And that's sort of where I'm going with it. That's sort of where I'm going. That's where I'm at with it. Been a lot of fat female singers, who they made it off their talent. You didn't even care what they looked like. They could just flat out blow. Like those ones I respect. If you're more about the antics than what you are your talent, then now there's a such thing as being hot and being about the antics. There's a such thing as about being a sexy woman and having antics. There's a certain thing about a sexy woman twerking. Chloe Bailey. Chloe Bailey got a talent. She can sing. She can sing and she can play instruments. But she's doing antics now. She's doing all the little twerk challenges. She's doing all of that stuff. All her little, all she, all the little social media challenges where they twerk around and dance around and do all the silhouette challenge and the busset challenge. She's doing all that stuff. That's an example of a hot chick that got talent who's still doing the antics. So antics are a part of the game. We just don't like to see fat girl antics. That's all. We're biased. We allowed? Are we allowed to be biased? We'd rather see Chloe Bailey's ass out at the Lakers game than Lizzo's. Okay, can we just be biased? Okay, you say Chloe Bailey coming off as a try hard. That's fine. Try harder, Chloe. Try harder. We want we want to see Chloe trying as we want to see Chloe Bailey trying as hard as she possibly can. That's what we want. Oh man. But all right, let's get into this. Let's get into this. All right. Let's go ahead and get into this. Yo, you know somebody that actually make good music, man? Lizzo.
Lizzo?
Yeah, bro. Have you heard her shit, yo? Like as a songwriter, yo.
I can't get past the fact that she looks like the shit emoji.
I listened to this one time and I forgot that one was coming. Most of what's coming, I know it's coming. I forgot about that one. Oh man. Y'all let me know in the chat if y'all actually listen to her music and y'all will say it and y'all think it's some good music. Yeah, it looked like people are a little divided on that. I didn't hear nothing that sound like good music until I think a very recent song, and I think it's that one that somebody said in the chat room. Hold on, what was it? What did he say it was called? I'm trying to see if we're talking about the same song. Because I Love You. Is that the one? Hold up. Nope. Nope. That ain't the one. All right, that ain't the one that I thought. Nope. That is not the one. That is not the one. I don't know nothing about that song that you just said showcases her singing. It did sound like she was singing all right. But yeah. Okay. No. Yeah, no. She do got one song that I heard recently that was that I could say I liked. But let's see. Hold on, real quick. About to get back into the clip. All right. 174 people in the building. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Let's go. But Aries Spears is saying something that I think a lot of us can agree with. We can't get past the fact that she looked like the shit emoji. And there is something to that. There are plenty of great and talented singers that have been fat. I've mentioned Jennifer Hudson. I mean, Aretha was fat for most of her career. Aretha Franklin, she was fat for most of her career. Adele was fat, even though she still her head didn't lose weight. She still got that big ass head, but her body is skinny. She looking like goddamn one of them damn blow pops. She looking funny right now. That be happening with some fat people. It's like their head and face stay the same size. But yeah, there's a such thing as being talented There's a such thing as being talented and don't nobody care how you look. But when you start pulling your ass out, and then now everybody got to comment on how you look. But that is what it is. But let's go. Let's see what Aries Spears got to say on this. Let's go.
Shit, yo.
Lizzo?
Yeah, bro. Have you heard her shit, yo? Like as a songwriter, yo.
I can't get past the fact that she looks like the shit emoji.
Yo.
Very beautiful girl. She got a very pretty face, but she keeps showing her body off, nigga. Like, come on, man.
What do y'all think about that statement? Let's keep it real. What do y'all think about that statement? She got a very pretty face. I would say she just has a not ugly face. But why? It's almost in his own way, he still put a little pander on it. She has a very, what did he say? Beautiful or pretty face? What do you say? Let's back up. Let's back up. You put a
Yo.
Very beautiful girl.
Okay, very beautiful girl.
She got a very pretty face.
Very beautiful girl, very pretty face. Like, again, that's what I always say is there's always a, pat on the head, like the retarded kid in the class. He speaks so well. It's like Lizzo basically passing the threshold of just not being just good googly moogly ugly is that we're gonna say that, oh, she has a very pretty face. No, she just doesn't have a ugly face. I mean, it's like we're saying very beautiful girl. Like if she lost weight and let's just say she lost weight and was just looking like a 6, like the first thing come out your mouth wouldn't be very beautiful girl. No, you'll just say she's okay, she's cute. But to give her that status of very beautiful, that's the problem with BBW, big beautiful woman. It's like it's putting that beautiful on there just out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. It's a very unnecessary thing to where even when you're criticizing or calling out bullshit, you still have to put that very beautiful girl thing on there. Like, no, she's not ugly. She's not ugly. You could argue that she has, I guess a cute face. You can legitimately say that, but it's still a pander in that very beautiful girl. It's like, no, that's unnecessary. That's unnecessary. You don't have to do all that. You don't have to do all that because one thing is for damn sure, Aries Spears, Lizzo ain't gonna pat you on the head and give you any type of compliment. Like that we know. That we know. Lizzo ain't patting Aries Spears on the head and giving him any type of compliment for nothing. Nothing. He would have to be tall, chiseled, and good looking with a jawline for her to before she starts saying anything complimentary about him. But see, even when he brutally, savagely criticized the shit out of her, he still got to give her the very, very beautiful girl pat on the head.
But she keeps showing her body off, nigga. Like, come on. She got a very pretty face, but she keeps showing her body off, nigga. Like, come on, man. Come on, yo. I'm sorry. Listen, I ain't the most in shape nigga in the world, but I still, when you funny and you got swagger and confidence and you decent looking, I think I'm at least handsome, you get pussy. But a woman that's built like a plate of mashed potatoes is in trouble.
Well, typically, yeah, but Lizzo is in position where she be buying it. Talk about all the tricking that black men allegedly are doing. Yeah, women that look like Lizzo that got money, yeah, they be buying it. They be buying it. Shout out to BGS. he did a good breakdown on that. But no, they be buying it. They be buying it. But Aries Spears making a point that we've made around this space plenty of times. You could be a dude and not be looking all that, not look all that. But if you're successful and got your money right, you definitely can get on. you definitely can make things happen. And you can make things happen in an actual functional situation. You know, you could party with the women and get a lot of pussy if that's what you want to do. But you could actually be an ugly dude. And shout out to Game Changer when he say the woman should be more pretty than what the man is handsome. Yeah, he could find a woman that's more prettier than what he's handsome, and his money make up for it, and she respect him for it, and get on board with him for it, and they could have a functional family and everything. Like, that's a normal situation that's really lines up with reality, biology, and history and everything. When you're talking about a man who's not a looker but got money, but you're talking about a woman who's not a looker but got money, then that's a situation where a woman is either buying dick or buying a relationship or marriage from a dude who she ultimately not going to respect in the long run, going to divorce eventually, going to get away from, and then, you know, she just going to have a baby out the deal and walk off with the baby and just be on to the next buying dick. I mean, it's so it ends up in a goofy situation when women try to, you know, who won't get in shape, won't lose the weight, but try to leverage their money to do essentially what men do. It's like, that's when it run into that situation, then it's not even a normal situation. Not even a normal situation. Right. Women can be pretty and broke. Men can be rich and ugly. That's the world. Embrace it. Made the point that I was making in one sentence. Actually, kind of two. Yeah. Two. Well, no. One sentence. One sentence. Made the point that I was making in one sentence. Women can be pretty and broke. Men can be rich and ugly. Yeah. There's no. Want to know what the word is for a female homosexual? What's the word for that? In some instances, a wife. No, just playing, but not really though. But all right. But that's the point though. She could be pretty and attractive and put some dishes in the dishwasher and have some sex with them, you know, a couple times a week, and that's called normal. That's called normal. Dude trying to just put dishes in the dishwasher while she at work and then have sex with her here and there, that's called the homosexual. That's the world. That's the world.
Oh,
I like how the interviewer got this dead air going. He don't know what to say. It's like the stuff the stuff that we be talking about in this space. And administrator, where you at? You're not doing the administrating thing today? Okay, I'll scroll up and click on the super chats and make sure I keep up with them. Shout out to everybody who's supporting the stream. 3 people that came through so far supporting the stream. Do appreciate each and every one of you. Do appreciate each and every one of you. Do appreciate each and every one of you. We got Sodomy and Chicken, one of the best and most ignorant names on all of YouTube, says housing a homosexual is a form of tricking. Yes. Smashing for a place to live is considered what is SW? I don't know what SW is. Somebody let me know what SW is. A woman's definite. He says a woman's dating down equals man dating. Sex work. Okay. Gotcha. He's saying, yeah, smashing for a place to live is considered sex work. Absolutely. Absolutely. Agreed. They don't be ready when somebody go off script and say some shit that sound like it was said here. They don't be ready for that. It sound like it was said in some of these spaces. They don't be ready for that. It's like they just completely just hot wire. They just melt down. He don't know what to say in response to what Aries Spears just said.
I'm sorry. But musically, yo, she go hard, man. She a good songwriter, though.
Oh, yo, she's dope. Her music hard, her body ain't.
Oh man.
Here they come. The wall of Braveheart bitches. Like the battle on the field coming over the hills. Are you ready for war? You can hear the horses thumping on the fucking ground. It's about to. Here.
I'm using that one. A wall of Braveheart bitches. Because yeah, they do be coming. They do be coming. You fuck around and say something bad about women on social media, it be looking like, was that Jon Snow? Was that the Battle of the Bastards when he was standing out there? I forgot what happened, but he ended up there in front, way out in front, like 100 yards out in front by himself, and the whole damn army was coming at him. He just sitting there by himself, holding the sword. Like that's what it be like when you say something about somebody like Lizzo on social media. And definitely you don't want to say nothing bad about Beyonce. No, they Braveheart bitch is coming for you.
Here he come. Who that motherfucker think he is? Be body shaming fat motherfucker.
Hey yo, it's another thing, yo.
You know what kills me? Yo. Hold on. You know what kills me about women is the hypocrisy and the contradiction. Yes, queen, slay queen. Yes, queen, slay. Yeah, girl, your confidence. Fuck diabetes. Fuck heart problems. Fuck heart disease, cholesterol. Y'all claim womanhood and about sisterhood and support for your sister, you know, when it come to that ridiculous shit. But if you really gave a fuck, why wouldn't you go, black girl, we love you. We love your confidence, boo-boo. But this ain't it. This ain't it. That's the real love. Y'all will jump on me for making jokes, but y'all won't fucking be real and go, sister, put the eclair down. This ain't it. It's
that's facts.
Treadmill time.
That's facts. That is absolute 100% undeniable facts. You can't get around that. And black people are well, no, I can't say that because white people they got cancel culture going. They got cancel culture going real bad. But seemingly, at least from our vantage point, from our perspective, black folks are the worst at that. They will get on the comedian for making jokes about something that they know is a problem. We know it's a problem. We're not going to say nothing about it. We're not going to do nothing about it. We're going to let it exist. We know it's killing us. Nobody say anything about it. But let somebody make a joke about it, or let the white man put out some stats that show the diabetes rate and all of that. Okay, now the stats are racist, and the comedian is a sellout and a coon. We just gonna sit here and happily die slow. That's basically that's basically where we at with it. We gonna sit here and happily die slow. Happily die slow. And no matter what it is, now when it comes to you know, her pulling her ass out at the Lakers game, her doing whatever other obviously problematic, indecent, or not, even if it's not indecent, even if it's just we don't want to see that damn shit, they're going to praise that. They're going to celebrate that. They're going to praise that. They're going to celebrate it. Nobody's going to tell her she need to lose weight. And then some of them, even when they lose weight, they catch some criticism. And even when they start crying, because Lizzo did have a breakdown when she was crying about, you know, I don't know if she was crying about being fat or crying about people calling her fat. I don't know which one it was because I didn't watch the shit. But even then, they run in and they support her in that moment, lift her back up, and then push her right back out there to go be this confident slay queen that do all this ignorant ass shit. But nowhere in that he's absolutely right. Nowhere in that was it okay, we about to fix this. We about to get this together. We about to do something about this whole diet situation. You know, we about to help you lose weight. No. They're gonna pick her up from crying and have her a breakdown just to push her back out there to go perform and be the representative for all the other big girls to look. You could be happy, you could be successful, you could win, and you could and you could have a good relationship. I mean, buy some dick or whatever. You know, they gonna roll that roll, no pun intended. But they're gonna roll her back out there to. I didn't even try to do that one. I wasn't even trying with that, but they're gonna roll her back out there after they know she's going through behind the scenes to go up there, and like she just did when she got won a VMA or something recently. She's like, "I'm winning, bitch. So fuck you, hoe. I'm winning out here. I'm winning." You know, it's like they just gonna roll her back out to do that, so all the other big girls can be like, "Yes, yeah, big girl winning, big girl winning." But at the end of the day, they know what it is. They like come on, like I ain't even like I just turned 40, and the size that I am is shit that I gotta watch out for. I gotta keep up, make sure my cholesterol is right. I recently had a little blood pressure. Blood pressure was a little high. I had to change my diet, drink more water, get that down. Had to get that blood pressure down. Now I'm working on my cholesterol. Like I'm doing that, and I'm not half as fat as fucking Lizzo. Like, so I could only imagine when they go to the doctor. I I can only imagine what do the doctor tell her? I can only imagine. Like, god damn.
Speaking of that, right? Because she does have issues with her weight, right? And it's actually a video online of her crying about being fat shamed. Did you see that video of her crying?
We all do. I do.
But yeah, man, she says she be having an issue, man, with people fat shaming her about her weight and cracking jokes about how big she is.
Well, how you gonna have issues, but at the same time show your whole ass at an NBA game?
Yeah, it is.
As comedians, we take what the defense gives us. You don't want to be put out there? Then don't put it out there.
Shout out to Mike from Mike and Vince Perkins. He says, we really don't have to say a whole lot. We really don't have to say a whole lot. We just roll the tape. When he said we take what the defense gives us, that's a in a basketball term, if they back up off you, you pull up the three. If they get up on you close, you drive to the basket. If they try to close in on you when you drive into the basket, you kick it out to your teammate for the three. If they don't close in, you lay it up or dunk it. Like, that's taking what the defense give you. He's saying that's what comedians do. They taking what that defense give them. She's giving us her twerking at the Laker game. Is he not supposed to say something about it? Is he not supposed to crack some jokes about it? Again, Chloe Bailey, go ahead and twerk at the Laker game. By all means. We can live with that. We'll get through that one. But yeah. But yeah, we don't have to say a whole lot. We don't have to say a whole lot. We be just rolling the tape. We be just rolling the tape, taking what the defense gives us.
And again, I know. Listen, I ain't never met a plate of pasta I didn't like. I'm a pasta hooer, nigga. I'm trying. It's an everyday struggle for me. I come from a family where, we drank fried milkshakes.
And I feel them. That's my struggle. I be on and off a keto diet, be on and off of it. Love burgers and French fries. Love it. That's my weakness. That ain't pasta. I can go without pasta. I could do without pasta. It be good sometimes, Alfredo sauce on it, it'd be all right. But a good burger and fry, oh, that's my shit. That's where it's at for me. It's hard. It's legit hard. Conservatives keep saying, fat niggas stand up. Oh, man. No, that's the thing. Conservative. Fat niggas stand up. They will be promptly asked to sit down. Fat women stand up. They are encouraged nowadays. They are encouraged nowadays to stand up. Yes, you can. Like, yeah, They all in with it. They are all in with it. Shout out to everybody who supported the streams thus far. Hey, put that at 30. Put that at 30. Shout out to everybody who supported the streams thus far. Dane seen the building says, BR salute. I stumbled on a clip of Before the Billions on an episode on the. Wait, let me make sure I read that right. BR salute. I stumbled on a clip of Before the Billions on an episode on the Pineapple Show with Melody Monaco. Are you saying Before the Billions, who's been on my show, who I've done a one-on-one with before, was on the Pineapple Show? Are you saying he was playing a clip of the Pineapple Show? Or are you saying he was actually on it? Which one are you saying, Dane? See, we need to know. I got to stop the show till we get that answer. Are you saying that Before the Billions, young, distinguished, successful gentleman actually went on the Pineapple Show? Is that what you're saying? I got two yeps. I got a yep there. Says, yeah, he was on there, but he was doing it for content strategy. I still want to see it. I still want to see it. If he did it for hashtag content strategy, I'm not gonna knock him. But if he actually pulled up looking for love in all the wrong places, then I got something to I got something to say. We got to have an intervention. We got to have an intervention if that was the case. Somebody send me the clip. We gotta have an intervention. We do got to have an intervention if that actually happened. Because I don't know why dudes be going on that show. And my argument has been, because, you know, people love to try to charge up the manosphere, bunch of simps and all of this. I mean, that's a bunch of fake bullshit. And they try to blame us for Melanie Monaco and Melanie King. And I'm like, I go over there. I don't see nobody from the manosphere over there. The dudes that hop up on there. I don't know them niggas. Even the people in their chat room, I don't know them. Who the hell are they? But they try to make it seem like Melanie King running the black manosphere. I'm like, I don't see a manosphere. I don't see manosphere people over there. I don't. She grew in a whole nother algorithm. You know, she did get, you know, a pat on the head from Kevin Samuels. Well, probably more, but she did get a pat on the head from Kevin Samuels. That did happen. But overall, she grew in a whole nother algorithm. She wasn't over here on panels and shit. Melanie Monaco, she had like 200,000 subs before we ever heard of her. So I don't even think they shit is even algorithmically connected to the black manosphere. But Before the Billions showed his ass up over there. That's fucking funny. That's fucking funny. So I do want to see what's up with that. Let's see. Let's go to somebody send me an email of that. Of the actual clip from her show. Somebody send me the email of that. I do want to see it. But Aries Spears, after facing backlash, he let's see. He had to clap back a little bit. He said, man, some of you gals with the critiques. Okay, hold on. Where we at, though? Let's see. Let me start that over. Good, that didn't start immediately. All right, let's go.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Aries Spears. I had to put the Yankee on for this one. Listen, I know I'm trending right now because of the Lizzo joke. And I just want to say, man, a lot of you women are funny, with the critiques. I ain't funny. I'm fat, unattractive. No woman wants me. They always try to hurt you with what works for you the most. That's what they try to hurt. That's like you break up and you go, that's why you got a little wee-wee and you can't screw. But you've been with him for years. I'm 32 years in this game and I ain't funny.
Again, he is spitting real shit. They try to take the thing you good at and try to use that to criticize you. They'll try to take the thing that you're good at and then try to use that to criticize you. A chick got into it with Tommy Sotomayor. What's the first thing she do? Criticize the show that made him a household name that you're calling into to get attention on. It's like they used that was part of the Karl Rove tactic. It actually worked when he did it. Take your opponent's strength and make it your weakness, and take your weakness and make it your strength. That was a Karl Rove tactic of getting elected, of getting people elected. That's the Karl Rove strategy. They be employing that shit low key. They try to take whatever it is that's best about you and criticize it and try to make it look bad in the eye of the public. It's like, come on. The only reason you know him and the only reason he's able to trend and go viral and you're able to see it and respond to it is because he's funny and been in the entertainment business for 3 decades. You ain't funny. Like, you can say he may not be your personal cup of tea of comedy, but don't just go right to hating on his career. Now they could go right to calling him fat too. I mean, that's really the angle to go. I mean, not trying to help women roast men, but that's really the only angle. That's the only card you got to play. That's the only card you got to play is nigga, you're fat too. That's it. That's it. Only card they got to play.
32 years in this game and I ain't never got no meow. That's hilarious. Y'all don't deal in logic and sense. You deal in emotion and anger. Come with something that's not subjective. Me being unfunny, unattractive, that's not a fact. That's subjective. Stop leading with emotion and anger and come with facts. You heard me? Yeah.
I love it when I hear them speaking the way that men speak in this space. We talk about that all the time. We come with facts. They come with emotions. We will pull out stats and data. They will pull out some subjective anecdotal shit. That's how it goes. I think, I don't know if we can take full credit for it, but we can take some credit for it, is that men are now starting to speak the way that men speak. They're starting to speak the way that men should speak. They're starting to break these things down properly. Because over here, iron sharpens iron. You can't get in the ring in these spaces and not have your arguments tight. You will get savaged. And it don't matter who you are. It don't matter who you are. I remember this was back when Kevin Samuels was in the early stages of his blowing up. He was still, coming on my show when he was in the early stages of blowing up. I remember him and Hood Servative went back and forth. Hood Servative may have probably had 1,000 subs. None of that matter. What mattered is who was making the most sense and who was making and who wasn't. And Hood Servative, I would say, got the better of him in that debate over, I forgot what it was about. It had something to do with it was over health insurance or something, or Obamacare, or I forgot what it was. It was something like that. None of that shit mattered. It didn't matter how many subs somebody had. It didn't matter how big somebody was. Either was right or wrong. Either made sense or didn't make sense. Either made sense or you didn't make sense. And that's what it is over here. Iron is sharpened iron, where the arguments are tight over here. The arguments are tight. And now we're starting to see when more men get into little spitter spatters and stuff publicly with women, we're starting to see men who never even touched this space. They're starting to argue like men. They're starting to make better points. We're starting to see that.
Get me for the link to the Spears and Steinberg podcast. And if there's any women out there that want to give me some meow for some of this, holla at me. Yo, what up, it's your boy?
You won't break my soul. Oh shit! Hold on, wait. Well, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. I don't know what the hell he doing right there. I see duck lips on a man. I'm going back over here. Going back over here. That I made a sharp turn in the wrong direction. Let me back out of there. One more thing. I'm gonna hear from y'all on this one. One more thing, and I'm gonna hear from y'all on this one. Let me pull up, because it was mentioned. It was Mike Epps getting his white knight on. Mike Epps getting his white knight on. Let's see. Hold on. Last thing we gonna talk about here. Then I'm gonna hear from y'all on it. Or go on to some other stuff that I had kind of on the docket to talk about. But we'll see. We'll see where it go. We shall see where it goes. Hold up. Let me pull this up. Give me a second. Give me a second. Click, clack, clickety clack. All right, there we go. Mike Epps, a comedian that I really, really like. A comedian that I would really, really like. Well, Mike is saying that Aries Spears would not identify with this space. He's still a gynocrat. That is true, but you know what? They listening to this space, and they're hearing how men argue, how men make points, how men be sticking to the facts and making good arguments. And even though they wouldn't identify with this space, they know damn well that it's definitely some shit that men in this space are getting right. So even though they still gonna stay on the plantation, so to speak, they're changing their shot slowly but surely. I'm starting to see that. It's like shout out to Vegas Dev says, glad he didn't apologize. Right on. Absolutely. You know how they do. They come with an apology. They come with a whole apology. They go on an apology tour. They be on a damn red table like Snoop Dogg with they looking like his fucking man. They be on that damn red table talk, looking like a damn 10-year-old boy talking to Jada Pinkett, who done just ruined a $300 million man. And so, yeah, like that's when you just really getting perp walked through the sisterhood streets when you on that red table talk, getting dressed down by Jada Pinkett and her Darth Sidious ass mama. Like, come on. But Mike Epps in the building says he looked dirty and sick and has not been on TV since Mad TV. Now, again, remember how Aries Spears described how women are coming at him. Notice how Mike Epps came at him with the same type of shit. Now, Mike Epps this is the bullshitting what Mike Epps is saying. I'm disappointed in this, because Mike Epps is a comedian that, yeah, he'd been in movies and TV and all of that stuff, but he's still a comedian that goes against the grain. Like if he played nice with Hollywood, he'd probably be bigger. If he played nice with Hollywood, but he don't play nice with Hollywood. He do his own thing. You look at his comedy, it's some no other way to describe it. It's some nigga comedy, and I like it. You could tell he had like jokes that he came to tell, but most of his funniest parts be kind of off script. He be kind of freestyling it, and I like that. And that because he's a naturally funny dude. He's a naturally funny dude, and he don't play by the Hollywood rules like Kevin Hart. If he did, he had a chance to be that big, maybe. You know, he funny as hell. He got to look hell. He looked like Richard Pryor. He just played Richard Pryor in the goddamn in that Winning Time, the little Lakers documentary on, I believe it's HBO Max, Showtime Lakers documentary. There was a lot of fiction in there, a lot of stuff in there that didn't really happen, but it was enough in there that it's good. I recommend it. I recommend it. You know, it was a great deal of fiction in there, but it was enough. It was close enough to reality to watch it and enjoy it. But see, here's the thing: to criticize Aries Spears for not being on TV since Mad TV, you're basically saying he's only valid if he's patted on the head by basically the larger white companies. That's basically what you're saying. He said something about Lizzo, and then I think that then Mike Epps is making what one could argue is a coon ass statement to make to a black man who's not, who don't need a check from ABC in order to be successful. No, you should be applauding that, because Mike Epps don't kiss the ass of Hollywood either. So why are you making the scale and rubric of success is being, getting a check from ABC, NBC, or Fox? Why would you? But he's willing to do all that. He's willing to be in that much of a contradiction. Why? Because Aries Spears called Lizzo fat. So you're going to say something that sort of speaks against what made you successful, that you kept it real, and you didn't sell out to Hollywood. You didn't put on a dress. You didn't do all that. Like Mike Epps and Aries Spears, both of them at a moment, if they would have compromised who and what they were, they could have. They both had potential to be real big. But they said, no, I'm going to be true to myself and do my thing and do my type of comedy, and I'm going to be successful and make my millions that way. And even if it's less millions, so what? It's me being me. You can't then come and shame him for not being on TV since Mad TV, and he's still in the business getting paid. Like that's some bull. But that's what some brothers will do in the name of putting a cape on, for that woman. A woman that I'm assuming Mike Epps wouldn't, we don't, you never know with these niggas. You never know. But you've been in the business that long. You ain't messing around with no Lizzo looking broads. So cut the crap. But people like Mike Epps, he ain't gonna kiss the ass of Hollywood, but he'll kiss the ass of Lizzo. Aries Spears don't kiss the ass of Hollywood. But you're saying he need to kiss the ass of Lizzo. That whole thing, find out who you can't criticize, and that let you know who running the show, at least in Mike Epps' mind. Because that's a bunch of nonsense. That is no doubt, undoubtedly, a bunch of nonsense. And oh snap, Dame C just sent me the email. Dame C just sent me the epic email of before the billions. Now hopefully you ain't play me like that, where you ain't just send me a 3-hour live stream without a timestamp. Hopefully you ain't do me like that. Hopefully you didn't. But we about to run this real quick. Hold on. Let me get this right. Okay, pick up right on cue. Right on cue. Give me okay. Oh, good. I see Game Changer and Hood Conservative, two of my favorite people, just made it down in the back. Give me a second. I'm fumbling through my controls here, desperately trying to pull up before the billions on the goddamn Pineapple Show. Say it ain't so. I normally don't even like to watch stuff that I haven't even seen, because it might be some nonsense, but we about to We about to wing it real quick, then we'll get back into the topic. But I got to check this out.
Doing good. Nice to meet you. Hey, how you doing? I'm great. How are you? Doing good. Nice to meet you.
Say it with your chest. Y'all can't hear that. I'm sitting there watching it. Y'all couldn't see it yet. Y'all gonna see why I said say it with your chest. Hold on.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Doing good. Nice to meet you.
That's good. Nice to meet you, Tom.
Say it with your chest. Like doing good. Nice to meet you. I got to put headsets on. Got to hear this.
Hey, what's up, Melly? How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing good. So, you got any questions for me, or you want me to start?
Yeah, introduce yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what's up? My name is William. I'm an engineer, and I live in Atlanta, Georgia. So, yeah, I've been living here, born and raised in South Side Atlanta.
Yeah, that's a good thing. You don't sound country at all. I thought you were probably from Chicago.
Oh, I got a different accent. I'm code switching right now.
Okay.
You know, I'm from College Park. You know.
Okay. So, do you have any kids?
All right, that was smooth. That was smooth. I see you before the billions. That was smooth. You thinking on your feet. You thinking on your feet. You brought a little joke. I see you.
Kids?
No kids.
No. What's your age?
26.
Let me try to guess your sign.
Okay, we're gonna see.
Game changer. What do you call women that look at you and try to guess your sign? What do you call them? Game changer. Oh shit. Game changer, are you there? He's not there. But game changer refers to women like that as Zodiac bitches. Where they actually think that where the stars were positioned on the night of your birth somehow has an effect on your personality. Not your genetics, not your nature, not your nurture, not nature or nurture, an environment, and shit that actually happens on Earth, but no, some shit that happens upwards of, 10, 20,000, 40,000 light years away can affect your personality. Zodiac bitches. They believe that. And there are a few, shout out to Leo Anthony. There's a few Zodiac niggas in the chat room. I know some of y'all believe in that too. He said Zodiac hoes. No. Where the stars, where the Big Dipper was at on the night that you were born has nothing to do with your personality. Things that happen on Earth in your immediate environment affect your personality. Not where some star, some 100 light years away. That doesn't affect your personality. All right, moving on.
Aries.
Hmm.
Taurus.
Nope.
Pisces.
Nope.
Damn, Libra.
You can't guess it because the shit don't work.
Nope.
What are you, Leo? I'm done.
I'm the one that matches with you. So I'm a Leo.
A Leo?
Yeah.
I should have added. No, I'm joking. We do go really good. My last relationship was with a Leo. We are very compatible. I would say that, so I can definitely agree with you on that.
Somebody just called him Michael Strahan. He looked like he fixes the internet. They roasting him.
So when was the last time you were in a relationship?
He got called the mega church pastor. Now keep in mind, he getting roasted and she clicking on it. But remember when that one dude came up and said the chick looked like a monkey? And it was like they just blew a gasket about the shit. But look at it. But it's okay for the dude to get roasted. But all right, moving on.
But that's the thing, though. Hold on. I've never really watched this before. I think I heard of this show. Do dudes just come up here to like get rated or whatever? Is this like a male beauty pageant or something? Like you just come up here to be judged by the chicks?
No, my understanding of the show is this, and keep in mind, I don't watch it either. I found out about it with the nuclear physicist dude, and basically it's based on the concept of that Kevin Hart joke where he said pineapples is his safe word. You know, whenever he doing something in the bedroom with a chick and she do something that he's not comfortable with, he say pineapples, that's a safe word. So basically a guy come up and they ask questions like he's basically auditioning for a chance to exchange numbers or social medias with this chick so he could try to set up a date or
no, that's exactly what I was thinking. It's auditioning, bro. So dudes just come up to audition. I'm blown away.
Yeah, dude. That's why I was ready to clown before the billion. But he said he went up there on some content strategy shit. But I don't know. But I was ready to stage a whole intervention with him. But so we're gonna see what happened here. I've never seen this, but that's essentially what it is. You come up and you basically do tryouts or whatever to audition for a chance to be welcomed into her DM. You know, she still got 100 guys in her DM, but she's inviting you to the DM. So you're
the
ahead.
DM Olympics.
Yes. This all this does is just put your name up into maybe the top 5 of her DM list. That's all it does.
Gold medal in her DMs right now. This is wild.
Dudes come on there to basically audition, but if the chick ain't feeling them, she don't like them, she just say pineapples, and then you get dropped down. That's my understanding of the show. I came to that understanding after the whole nuclear physicist situation blew up. That's essentially what she's doing. I really don't go back and watch it, but yeah, it's that's what it is. That's what it is.
Well,
go ahead, GC.
I want to take this time out to point out how much less hot she is than she is on the thumbnail picture. I think that's really overlooked. Like, a lot of women look different cammed up than they do on their thumbnail picture. I shouldn't even say less hot. I'm just gonna say different. She looked.
Do you have that image?
I went to Melly Monaco's page, and yeah, I do. But
go ahead. Oh yeah,
I'll send the link to her page. Okay.
Oh, to her page. Oh, I can dig that. Hold on.
Yeah,
I could dig that. Well, I don't know how far away this is, so that's why I was like, if you could just send me the link.
This is August 17th.
Okay, I guess that's fairly recent, but yeah, I mean, I ain't shocked at all. Hold on, did I just leave off? Oh wait, no, I didn't. Yeah, I'm not shocked at all that she looked there. I'll try to as quickly as possible. Melly Monaco. Try to quickly as possible. Shit. I mean, real talk, Melly Monaco looked a lot hotter in the pictures too. I mean, that's the picture on her on her what do they call that? YouTube, the big strip across on somebody's YouTube channel. I forgot what they call that.
Yeah, like the banner
that
or whatever.
Picture. Yeah, the banner. Yeah, her banner picture, the one, like, I mean, damn, it's like she was looking right at the camera, and so like even when I move, it's like her eyes following me. I'm trying to get away from her. She like looking at me too damn hard right now. I don't even got a major thing for her like that, but that picture, like, damn, she was just staring. Yeah, like, bitch.
It's not major with me either, but let me ask you this, Bernard, and maybe it's just me, and it's okay if it is. Bernard Hood Suburb, if you could back me up on this. Do you want to lick her eyelids?
Lick her eyelids?
Okay, it is just me. All right.
Yeah, I'm not into eyelids.
All right.
Yeah, that's not my thing.
You got that one, homie.
Yeah, that's all you.
All right.
What's the name of the video, real quick?
This the Down to Earth is. She says the funny teacher from New York. 11 days ago.
11 days ago. Okay, 11 days. 11 days. 10 things. Bruh, I don't see it. Oh, funny. Oh, damn, that's her.
Yep.
Oh no, those are two different mammals.
You see, that's what I'm talking about. People get excited over thumbnails and avatars and shit. I have online dated enough to know that this shit is always different. It's just different. It's hard to it's hard to explain, but it's just different.
Yeah, those are. I'll do it real quick. I'll try to be quick with the trigger. Hold on. Yeah, those are two different mammals. One moment. Let's bring that up. It's the one in the upper left-hand corner. I'll try to zoom in a bit. I'll try to zoom in just a little bit. All right, now I got to try to find it. Now that I'm all the way over here. Yep, see, right there. That's her. That's her. That's a whole nother mammal.
Yeah, a younger, cuter mammal.
Of the same species.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, of the same species, no doubt, but still a completely
looking different. Like her own little cousin, right?
Yeah, she's looking like her hot younger sister. But all right. So let's get back into it. Let's get back into it. All right. Let's get back into it. Before the billions. Oh, wait, hold on. No, I didn't mean to do that. Where we at? Where we at? Come on. All right. All right. 327 people in here. Make sure you hit the like button. Shout out to everybody who's supporting the stream. 5 people donated so far. The goal is 30. Help me hit the goal today. Appreciate everybody who puts something on it. Appreciate each and every one of you. Let's get back into it. Let's go.
It's been months. Months ago.
How many months?
It's been 3. It's been 3 months.
Wait, hold on. She asked him.
Last relationship.
You were in a relationship.
It's been months. Months ago.
How many months?
It's been 3. It's been 3 months.
Okay. Why did it end?
I just didn't see it going forward, so ended up having to break it off.
Did you end it or she did?
I did.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see marriage in your future?
I do.
Yeah. How many kids you want?
I'm thinking about like 2.
2?
I'm thinking about 2. I don't want an only child, but just 2.
Because you are the only child?
I have 3 brothers.
Oh, okay. I thought you say you are the only child. I'm like a Leo, an only child. Pineapple.
Zodiac, bitch.
Yeah.
A Leo and an only child. You're an only child, and some stars 1,000 light years away was positioned in a certain way. Oh no, we can't do that.
No, I'm joking. But okay. So how does it? Okay, are you cool with them? You just keep talking, or like I don't know.
Yeah. So I got some questions I want to ask you.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm really not that familiar with how this goes.
Okay. So I'm going to ask you this. So would you rather hear a man tell you, "I want you to go with me," or do you want to go with me?
To go
go out on a date, like go out to the bar or whatever it is.
I hate to critique him because there's no right way to do this. This is something, if you're doing it wrong. So I don't even want to critique him, but damn, that was a weird question.
I get it. I get what he's doing, but no matter what, he's trying to take control of the narrative. And he succeeded.
I mean, could take control of the conversation, you mean?
Yeah, take control of the conversation. Thank you. But
understood.
No matter what, and he's keeping the conversation going. You got to understand, Bernard, I watch this show. I've covered this show, and they pineapple niggas after 3 seconds. So every second he's on is a victory.
The bar is that low. So it's almost like you're describing. Hold on, wait, real quick. I think I know where you're going, conservative. You're describing the man like the damn female phone sex operator, where the goal is to just keep the conversation going as long as possible.
Right.
In a sense, yes, because he's not on here for the female. He's not on here to get her Instagram, which he already has. He's on here to create content for himself. So in that sense, yes, he's trying. You want to make this as long as possible to have the most content for yourself.
Okay, now
this is a content strategy. Yeah.
It's not really about before the billions though, because like he's like obviously all right, content strategy, you can sell that to me really easily and I'm not gonna fight you on it. The thing is though, he is not the only guy ever. So like this is kind of what it is for the average caller. Like you said, they only get 3 seconds. So I'm kind of thinking about like, all right, this is why I asked before. So this is how the show works, right? So guys just come up, they audition, and then all the girls just dunk on them like ill pineapples. Like that's wild, bro.
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. And if he would have put before the billions as his name, but he's using William. He's using his real name. Well, maybe she requires to use the actual name. But if he would have used before the billions, I would have. Oh, you saying she do require a real name?
She don't. He probably did that as an accident. Like,
I don't know. If it's hashtag content strategy, he would have went with before the billions. Okay, I'll say it's probably a dual thing. He was hoping he can make some content out of it, but he ain't turning down a welcome to her DM if she's down with it. So I mean,
okay, I would say that, but I think that this is purely content strategy because she's not the hottest. In fact, she's probably the least hottest in the last few Pineapple episodes.
I know,
So
but are you convinced that he just guns for the hottest?
I'm convinced that every man should and does gun for the hottest. Yes.
Okay, but I
See,
can
no.
assure you.
There's hottest, and then there's hot enough, and she's well past the hot enough. Like she's cute, she's attractive. I don't know if there's any real argument against that. So it's
She's
not even a
comfortably
question of
No.
she's comfortably past the threshold of fuckable. So I
Okay.
mean,
Okay.
exactly.
No. That's definitely understood. However, if you are going to call in the Pineapple Show, you know, and you can call in on any day, why not call in on the hot chick day or the hotter chick day? I'm just saying, you know, like and I'm stupid this way. I'll admit I'm stupid this way.
yeah.
But if I see a group of girls and there are 8 8s and 1 9s, I go after the 9. I don't know why.
Game changer. There. Okay, you're the type of person. If they gave you the option, if you take a shot, talking about basketball here, if you take a shot from half court and you make it, and you'll get $100,000, or they say you can go do a layup and get 5,000. I think most people they're gonna take that 5. They're gonna go ahead and attempt that layup and get that guaranteed 5. Then pulling up from half court with with a shot that has maybe a 1 to 2% chance of going in. They're gonna take that 97 because people do miss layups.
No, y'all, but
So
y'all,
they're gonna take that 95, 97% layup for the 5,000.
Okay,
So people aren't gonna always call in because it's a really hot chick there. They're gonna probably say, if I look at the average, the median of chicks that I have stuck my penis in my whole life, I know I ain't got a chance here. I'm ready. I'm calling in when it's a layup.
No, I get it, but you see that the analogy
you don't like that mentality. I know you don't like that mentality in black
it's not that. It's not that. I do understand it. That's why I said I'm stupid that way, because I should go after the 8 in that circumstances that I just presented, or one of the many 8s, or the ones that gave the greatest amount of choosing signals. Granted, however, there isn't, like what you're describing is an extreme difference in probability. Mm-hmm. There probably isn't an extreme difference in probability with the hotter chick. All I'm saying is that I don't think it's sincere. I think that he's primarily doing that. And yes, like anybody, he wouldn't kick her out of the bed, but the primary reason that he's doing this is for content strategy. That's what I'm saying.
Fair enough. All right, let's roll it. I see some people super chatting. I'll be getting to those momentarily. Shout out to Mike and Vince Perkins in the building for dropping $5 on it. Just said support. Do appreciate that. Y'all make sure y'all go and subscribe to Mike and Vince Perkins. They're definitely doing good content over there. Make sure y'all go and check those brothers out. There's a few brothers I do want to see get at least 1,000 subs. We can get them monetized. I think they probably got like 600 more to go before they can get monetized. So go help a brother out. Go over there and sub to Mike and Vince Perkins. Moderators, I know what to do. Drop the link in the chat room to their channel. But all right, let's go.
Okay, so like, are you going into like how they say like men should plan instead of asking what you're doing? Is that kind of like similar?
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel I'm very selective and very like picky. So
that chick down at the bottom, what's her name?
So I'm very selective and very.
This chick right here is filling them. Whatever her name is down there, Princessa. Princessa is definitely feeling them.
Okay.
Like
we can't see it.
Oh, y'all can't see that?
Well, no, it has the Bernard right.
Oh, okay. My logo, my branding is in front of it. No, she's been dropping a lot of compliments on there. So she basically, she said that's the least of things she said about him, but she said a number of things. She's feeling him. But anyway.
Okay. Well, see, there you go.
So certain things it's not going to work for everybody. It just depends on my vibe with you before I get your number and stuff. But some people that won't work with. I'm the type of person that I will meet you on a date. Like every date I've ever been I've met the person. I don't like to get picked up. I got a kind of control issues, just a tad. But I mean, at least I'm honest about it, working on it. But
huge turn off. I don't mean to nitpick, but I can't stand chicks that got control issues. God damn it. You ain't supposed to be in control. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, I really don't feel like that. It's probably not that bad of a control issue, but no, yeah, I think it just depends. I really wouldn't want nobody to just picking. Yeah, maybe plan. I like for you to plan stuff out first, though. That's nice. I don't want you to act. Now I'm a Libra, so we are very indecisive. So don't ask me where I want to go. I want to see what you want to do for me. Like, I want to see you charm me and pick something that you think that I would like or something. So I do like the planning thing, but just okay, I guess I'll
plan it all out and pick something that you think I might like, so I can say, nah, I don't want to do that. Anyway, that's how that shit go. Don't ask me where I want to go. You just need to be a man and plan it out and just decide where we going to go. Okay, I think we should go here. I don't like that place. That's how that shit go most of the time. Anyway.
say yeah.
Okay. So yes, she want them. All right. So yes, she want them to say, "I want you to."
I want you to come.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, then cool. Yeah, helping you make decisions, make it easy for you.
Yeah.
All right.
But if it's something I don't like, I'm probably gonna say something like, "Yeah, I don't eat that type of food." But yeah.
Okay.
William, how tall are you?
I'm 6 feet.
Okay.
My dad is 6'5", so you gotta be.
Yeah, my granddad was like 6'4", so I kind of got the height from him.
Okay.
William, I have a question. If you guys hit it off, you started dating, you decide to move in together, who pays the rent?
Good question.
I have my own house, so I pay the mortgage and stuff. So
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do the heavy lifting.
Okay, so what if I didn't like the house? just
I mean, like, if you ain't like the house, I mean,
she really got some fucking nerve, bro.
Because honestly, this is just my first house.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to be doing some more. I'm going to be probably make this a rental house, and then get my own other house later on.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like we're going to be here forever.
What if I don't like the house? I'll get a better house. I'll get a better one. Like, shout out to Before the Billions. Shout out to Before the Billions. Come on.
Yo, like,
wait.
First of all,
wait, I spaced out for a second. She said, "What if I don't like the house?"
Yes.
Yeah, listen.
Okay,
So
just Melanie King. I mean, not Melanie King. Other chick. Melanie Monaco said, if y'all hit it off and y'all end up moving in together, who pays the rent? And he says, well, I mean, I got a house. I paid a mortgage. So it is what it is. I'm basically saying I do the heavy lifting. I'm paying a mortgage right now. So obviously I will continue to pay my mortgage in my house. And then she said, well, what if I don't like the house? And then he started explaining how this is, this is kind of a starter house, and I do plan on getting another house, and my goal is to rent this one out, and blah blah blah. So I'm like, my translation was, what if I don't like the house? I'll get a better one. I'll get a better house. That's what I gathered from that. Shout out to Before the Billions. I don't mean to insult you. You my guy. I like it.
That moment was just off though, because that would have been the perfect moment to kind of turn it. Like, listen, it's a nice house, and the house comes with me, so it's part of the package deal. I don't know what you're gonna do after that.
Yeah. Nate says the Dancing Monkey Show. Yeah. That was the time to say if you don't like the house, that's a you problem. And just leave it there. He could have conveyed that point, but he ain't had to be that gangster with it to say that's a you problem, but that point should have been conveyed. He could have as they say, put some sugar on it. He could have said it in a way that was, polite. You don't got to flip the table over on the show, but convey the message that that's a you problem if you don't like the house that I'm paying the mortgage on. go ahead and move in. Go ahead and move in a homosexual in the house in the place in the apartment that you're paying rent at. Go ahead. Go ahead. If you don't like the
facts, you could always move your boyfriend into your house.
Yeah, feel free to move in. Feel free to move in Nuck or somebody into the place that you're paying rent at. If you don't like the house that I'm paying a mortgage at, bitch. Okay, don't put bitch on there. But but Freeman's Journal in the building says Bernard Riley, a male for pineapple show. It says a male for pineapple show for men like BTB would end up, I think, Before the Billions would end up attracting Becky, Mei Ling, and Maria guaranteed. The sisterhood would lose it. Yeah. No, I definitely hear what you're saying. If it was a equivalent show like this and brothers like Before the Billions called in and they pulled a if it was a show like this that brought up Becky's, Maylings, and Maria's and brothers like Before the Billions was calling in, they would be losing it. Like, why he calling in, getting with them? But brothers like Before the Billions calling this show all the time and get pineappled with the quickness. Yep, no doubt. All right.
He didn't get pineappled with the quickness. Let's give him that.
Oh yeah, no, fair enough. And Charles Merchant, you're going the wrong route here. He says pineapple show equals sifting for, or I was thinking he's sifting through manosphere simps, or sifting for manosphere. Hold on, sifting for manosphere men to get simps. Quit calling that show a manosphere show. We never heard about Melanie Monaco until she had like 100,000 subs. She built her audience in a whole nother algorithm. This is the first person attached to the manosphere that ever been on the show. And like Game Changer and other people pointed out, he did it on some hashtag content strategy because he made some content out of this. So there's that. We not about to charge up the manosphere with the people, with the men who fund or fuel this show. We not about to do that.
Listen, you got to say it flat out. Men who call in this show, and look, I'm not making this about Before the Billions. I get what you're up to, but men who call in this show generally, that is unmanospherian behavior. All right, you can't just be calling into the show like auditioning to be some chick's new inbox nigga. Like, that's not gonna work. That's not manosphere ideology.
Yeah. So that's what a lot of people like to do. They want to charge Melanie King and Melanie Monaco up with being a part of the Black manosphere. They had 100,000 subs before any of us ever heard of them. So cut it out. Christian Hutchison in the building says, I would tell her if she don't like the house, she doesn't have to live there. It's open to her interpretation what that means. Absolutely. Yeah, if you would have been like, she said, what if I don't like the house? I just would have, yeah, well, you don't have to live there. And then she could, and if he would have said that, then she would have started trying to qualify for, she would have started fishing for what she got to do to get back in his good graces after he said something like that. That's more than likely would have happened. But now we talking about game. Never mind. All right. Shout out to everybody in the building who's supporting the stream. Sir Tice, almost missed you. My bad. Man, you could click on that shit and bring it up on the screen, because I'm going to forget to click on it. So you can just bring it up yourself. Sir Tice in the building says, I can't believe Negroes are still talking about shacking, which rarely leads to anything. Before the Billions is too nice. What if you don't like the house? Kick rocks. Absolutely. And shout out to Sir Tice. Appreciate that, brother. Always coming through supporting the stream. He says, why are some dudes afraid to be blunt with these women? Yeah. No doubt.
Okay.
And most people don't even stay in the house for 30 years. They don't stay that long. So
okay. So you're open to maybe me coming in and like changing things.
Well, you said you indecisive, so I don't know.
You're not saying though. Nothing there. Well, I'm thinking of further, like if we become married or something. I'm thinking long term. Just curious to where his mindset would be if I, as a woman, come in and try to. I told you I like to not control. I don't like this. I don't know. Am I wrong?
No.
Did she complete that was all subject, no predicate? Like, complete the sentence. Goddamn. The hell she's saying? I mean, is she talking about making color coordinate the color coordinate in the bathroom towels or something? Like, what is she talking about? Coming in and changing things? Like, what
no. So I like that she said you thinking long term too. So what's some long term goals you got then? Since she said you a gold digger.
So right now I'm an insurance agent, and I am a counselor also. So I've always pretty much had a regular job and like a side hustle. So of course I like money. I mean, she said she's about to ruin this man's life. Jesus, why do you feel like that? Okay, I'm just asking questions just to see if he's open with it. But okay, no. So what was
that? You got distracted.
You guys are being mean. I was just asking a question, but no. What I was saying, I work 2 jobs. I just remember when I moved in with one of my exes, he had his own apartment, and I remember we ended up breaking the relationship off because I didn't like He just didn't want to move and get us something together. You know what I'm saying? It's like different when you move with someone and they already have their things established, as opposed to you like, let's find something together.
Yeah. She a hold down problem, because like she's speaking from a masculine standpoint where a man shouldn't want to move into a chick house and be like, nah, I ain't about to move into something that was yours before me. You either gotta get it together, or you gonna move into my shit. That's how men should move. So she's moving just like a man, saying that I don't want to move in his already established house. That's basically what she's saying. And for that, I say good.
Well, she was asking like if she did, do she decorate and shit like that? Like
no, they moved past the decoration thing.
Yeah, I was saying that's what she was getting at before.
Yeah, I know. I get what you was getting at before, but she's talking about she had an ex who had a place and wanted her to move in. She wanted to live with him, but she just didn't want to move into his place.
Well, no, I get it. I think that she's coping with the fact that she hasn't dealt with many homeowners.
Honestly, that's something.
Like she don't know what to do. Like, oh, well, I had an ex, and when we were renting together, we decided I wanted to get together and rent our own place, but she doesn't really know what to do because she's not going to buy a home with him, knowing that she can't afford the home that he can. So she's just saying something to cope with the fact that this is an uncomfortable situation a little bit, though the situation is welcome.
But it's only uncomfortable because she's lacking something in the woman department. If she don't see a man owning a home as, okay, this is something like he's built it, I can come in and add to it. I can add some feminine touch to it. I mean, that's why I'm just simply saying she's thinking masculine like a man.
Right, because look, that's not her dating strategy, though. Her strategy is all wrong.
For something to say.
Maybe so, but I think we're talking about something that's more of like an ideological thing almost, because I've heard this argument over and over again with a bunch of different girls. Like if you ask a lot of younger women right now, hell, probably even older women especially, but ask just women randomly, if given the opportunity, would you rather move into his house or he move into your house? Most would say he can move into my house. And it's just like almost their mating strategy at this point. They're not really trying to move into his house and add a feminine touch to some man's thing. I think they're actively going for that type of relationship dynamic anyway.
Yeah.
Well, she's looking for how could this work, which is if it's your design to fuck, you want to get her in that mind state. She's trying to figure it out. She's basically, and she's kind of spinning off her center, which is good for him.
All right. Leo Anthony in the building says, just so you know, Libra, oh my goodness. Leo Anthony is a Zodiac nigga. So let's just deal with this super chat. Okay. He says, just so you know, Libra women are people pleasers because the Big Dipper was positioned in us. Okay. Just so you know, Libra women are people pleasers because a ball of gas 5 light years away was positioned a certain way that affected her personality. Okay, Libra women are people pleasers, very indecisive, and likes to do everything as a team partnership thing. Okay, I really wish that the Zodiac people would actually conduct a scientifically controlled study and ask people a series of questions and get the series of answers that everybody give, and then after you get the answers blind, not knowing their zodiac sign, and then categorize the answers then based off zodiac signs to come up with an actual scientifically confirmed empirical results over what Libras are more likely to do and what Pisces are more likely to do and what Leos are more likely to do. And I guarantee when y'all finally actually roll up your sleeves and do some real science, y'all gonna find out that it's all bullshit, and you're not gonna see correlations between the shit that the tarot card said. All right. Moving on.
You just reminded me of something. I don't know why. It's something about women. They really love to believe in magic.
Shout out to Freeman's Journal says Negro astrology. Hold on, real quick. What did RM say? It says Bernard Raleigh hates that mystical woo-woo, Obeya spiritual stuff. Yeah. And I'm keeping in mind, I'm somebody who on a really clear night when you could see like over 1,000 stars, or, you know, if you're getting under the best circumstances, sometimes you can see like 3,000 stars in the sky. I've never seen that many, but they say that you could see that under the best circumstances when you're far away from city lights on a goddamn mountain. But even when I look up on a very clear night, 1,000 stars in the sky, I get goosebumps. So I do have, like, you know, for lack of a better way to describe it, spiritual experiences with the majesty of the universe. But don't tell me those stars are affecting personalities on Earth. That's all I'm saying. And yes, Roddy Guy got me right. I am a Carl Saganist. Type in Carl Sagan in astrology. You'll probably find an 8-minute video of him debunking it back in 1980, before a lot of us was even born. Like, goddamn, this shit been debunked. But all right, moving on.
But yeah, so that's basically, I'm just asking, not saying that's going to happen. I could totally love where you stay. It's not a problem. It's just, I'm just curious as where you are with like compromising. So,
okay. Yeah. You know, I got to make the decisions and stuff like that too. So, you know, that's a good thing. So can you tell me like 3 things that set you apart from everybody else?
I'm very understanding. It's kind of got it's a gift and a curse, because being so understanding.
Is wanting to be in control, or being controlling and being understanding, are those 2 things that contradict each other or go together? Because she just said that she was controlling and she liked to control stuff, but now she's saying one of her best attributes is I'm very understanding, something that contradicts being controlling.
I've also felt like I'm not able to be understood in the degree that I understand other people. So that's always been a problem for me. But it's a good thing to when I'm dating someone, if they have good intentions. So me being understanding, I feel like I'm easygoing. Like, I'm very easygoing. Like, I don't know. Out of my friends, I'm like the one that everybody called a mediator. Like, I'm just cool. I'm gonna bring the fun. You'll never have to like worry about me like going over your family house and like, you know, having me to put on a persona. That's a Libra trait, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, Henny. But yeah, so like I'm always in character. Like, I know how to read the room. So I don't know. I just feel like I am sweet. But yeah, like I'm also like I'm able to like, you know, just blend in and camouflage in any setting. So that's something you won't have to worry about. I think I'm very attentive. So
hold on.
What's going on with you? Because
that was a like entire series of contradictory ideas. Like this is the problem when you listen to women talk, bro.
I spaced out. What else was contradicting? Because at the beginning of the show, one of the first things she said is that she can be controlling, and then she's saying she can be.
But she's also easygoing, though, right? She's controlling, but she's also fun and easygoing. And then a few moments later, she's like, you know, I can walk in the room, and I'm always in character. You know, I bring the fun, but you know, I also know how to blend into the crowd. And I'm like, wow, you are every woman. You are literally every woman. Like, you are all the women, all the different women. That's you.
She got split personalities. That's just but Hoop Jargon Media Network in the building. He says everything is pie in the sky with her, Bernard. She's just talking to be talking, man. All hypothetical. This is a classic Goofy. No doubt, no doubt. Shout out to Hoop Jargon. Do appreciate you. All right. Yeah, Nate Dogg says we call that bitch babble at Casa de Burwell. Casa de Burwell. Shout out to you. Appreciate it. All right. How far along are we in this thing?
Naturally, okay, it's almost over. I'm into horoscopes, as I said. I mean, astrology. So I have a Pisces moon, so
that's more contradictory stuff. She says she's an empath. So that means you're empathetic. That means you're caring and concerned about other people's feelings, and you basically take on other people's feelings and whatnot. Basically, you feel other people's pain. That's more or less what an empath is. But typically controlling people tend to be uncompromising people.
No. I mean, okay, so I'm a controlling person, but y'all using the word controlling as tyranny, as if a person is controlling, he's some type of tyrant, he's some type of this and this. No, there are people.
GC, we're talking about a woman though, mind you. It's a big difference right there. As soon as you came out the gate, like we're talking about her being controlling.
Well, okay, I don't know in the case of women, but I do want to say that just because a person is controlling doesn't mean that they can't understand others. They can't read people, and they don't enjoy doing so. If you look at control as a means to an end, which I agree, conservative, most women don't, you can't have all of those qualities in one.
I don't know.
Well, women are different. I mean, conservative brought up, like, women are different in that regard. Like, to them, control, kind of like money, all forms of power. Power is an end of itself. It's not a means to a greater end with a lot of women, I notice. So I get what the conservative is saying.
Well, this is how I interpret it. Being controlling, that's kind of connected with being like uncompromising.
No, it's not.
You don't think so?
No. Look. Even in that sense, right? It's almost like if a man is described as uncompromising, that is almost a positive characteristic if you're talking about a man, versus a woman characterized as uncompromising is like, oh God, no one's gonna like you. Like it's just completely different when you start to put these sort of attributes on a man versus a woman.
And then women don't actually like guys who do compromise to the point of doing everything they want them to do. They eventually, do what they do, which is leave that guy, take him for everything, and then leave that guy. So it's definitely
yeah.
It's not and did anybody notice that she said she's attentive and her smoke detector is beeping?
I didn't notice that.
People hate that smoke detector shit, I swear.
It's like you're very attentive, ma'am. Your smoke alarm has been beeping this whole time in stereo and nothing. She hasn't moved. It's like a sound in the back. It's like the baby's crying or whatever, and she's just so attentive, but not really.
All right. All right. Shout out to Ruckus Buck in the building. Says my wife is a Libra and is selfish and keeps to herself. Zodiac signs don't line up. Thank you. Thank you very much.
He called his wife selfish.
Hey. Only he knows whether or not he lied on her or not. Like he got full creative control to come up here and and state whatever the hell she is. It is what it is.
Good thing is that showing his face.
Yeah, we got your back. We got your back, brother. We got your back. All right, let's roll it.
I'm into horoscopes, as I said. I mean, astrology. So I have a Pisces moon, so that's like my emotions is more so it's close to being a Pisces. Pisces are very like empathetic, passionate and stuff, intuitive. So I tend to get around people and be within 30 minutes.
She said she has a Pisces moon. What is that?
I don't know. I make it a point to like not pay attention. I don't think he's paying attention either to what she's saying.
Yeah. Okay.
He just sees it. He's just keeping her talking, basically.
So do we agree that
women?
Go ahead.
Women have a tendency to talk a lot, and then at the end of them talking for a very long period of time, say that, "Oh, that was a great conversation." And I think that this dude knows that. And yeah.
Do we agree that Before the Billions is doing a really good job though?
Yeah, he is, especially based off Game Changer's description of this, that it's basically the idea is to just keep the conversation going as long as you can without getting pineappled, especially if you're a smaller content creator like him who could clip it and make some content out of it. So if the goal was to be like the female phone sex operator and then just keep the guy on the phone and keep him talking, or just do the talking, and just as long as the minutes pile up, if that's the goal, just to keep the minutes piling up, then yeah, he did a damn good job. Because like I don't watch it, but Game Changer, from what I understand from Game Changer, dudes be getting pineappled in less than 30 seconds.
Well, after this, let's look at how she interacts with other guys, and then we'll give a comparison. I'm pretty sure that he's doing very well in comparison with how she interacts with other guys.
Yeah.
I kind of know their insecurities, their fears. It's kind of scary. I hate being around people because it's like I kind of like understand them like just instantly. So you wouldn't have to worry about, doing that much communicating. But I do expect, if you feel a certain type of way about something, express yourself. I don't like to, I'm passive a little bit. So that's like one of the traits that I'm working on right now. But and that's not good because it's not, people can't read your mind. So you need to be able to communicate and, tell them what's wrong with you. So I'm looking for somebody that can communicate, and I'm not that good at communicating. But yeah, so yeah, I do expect someone to be able to like communicate. And
yeah, two more.
No, one more, I think.
Oh, okay.
I feel like I'm fun, like adventurous. I'm down.
She already said that.
Young Miami say I'm the funnest. Like I'm that, like for sure. Like I'm gonna keep you entertained. I like to do. I'm not one of those people like, oh, you want to go golf, and I'm like, no, I don't want. Like I'm pretty much willing to try anything. So
I was just reading that. Oh, y'all probably can't see that comment because something covering it up.
No, I see it. It says.
Oh yeah, I saw
and
it.
I got one more question for you.
Okay.
Is it okay, Millie?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. So, would you ever like to be famous, and why or why not?
Well, I don't know if you heard me when I said I sing, so I used to always want to be a singer. It's like some personal stuff what made me not want to follow those dreams anymore. But yeah, I do want to be famous. Not for like, I just want to be, I want to leave a legacy and people know me for something. Like on my Instagram, I got a decent amount of followers, but on my shit, I'm sorry, can we curse like this? Well, on my stuff, I like quotes of like sayings, paragraphs. Like I'm super big on like mental health and like, so if I could be known for it to be a person that was just sweet and like every time I go to her Instagram story, she has something positive to say, that's fine with me. Like, so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy watching this.
So Tammy, can you slide in your DMs?
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, so what's on the screen, William, is her IG.
All right, perfect. All right, then Tammy. So I'll slide in your DMs, and I want you to go out on a date with me later.
Okay.
All right, cool.
So he's gonna slide in her DM, and I don't know if his DM says before the billions. I don't think she's gonna even notice that that's him. It's like I'm watching this and I'm thinking, after a dude go on there and do the whole little boat and pony show monkey dance, still might get left on red when he slide in the DM.
Agreed.
Nah, and she was doing the whole chameleon thing too the whole time. Like this is straight up chameleon shit.
Well, the point is that she's changing her colors for him. So, in my opinion, he did very well. He basically called into a show where dozens of men are trying to qualify for her and got her to qualify for him. And then at the end of the day, he walked away with the W, even though it's not likely he's actually going to penetrate her. This is still a W in comparison to all the other men. Now let's take a look at some of the other men. Just go to like a random spot. I haven't seen this episode, but go to like a random spot and look at one of these.
I think this is just that clip.
This is just a clip. Yeah, I don't.
Oh, well. On the other thing, you got her episode because when you looked at her thumbnail.
Oh yeah, that's right. All right, so let me and I don't like to go to Chick's channel and look at shit that I haven't seen yet, but okay, I'll make an exception. I'll make an exception because normally whenever I do that, I normally hear them just blabbering on and on about nothing, and normally is bad. Normally is bad. I was gonna say bad radio, but bad YouTube. All right, here it is, and let me unzoom it. Wait, no, this ain't it.
That's not her.
That's not her. And I'm pretty sure I clicked on the right one.
So the one I was pointing to, because I was just going off of here. Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, if you can find it, go ahead. We'll look at that. But
that one isn't her. Yeah, you're right.
You know what I was just thinking though, because like we were talking, you were talking about Lizzo and Aries Spears earlier, and that was like the whole reason I came up.
Yeah. Let's circle back to that. I don't feel like watching no more pineapple.
No,
shit. I mean,
the thing is though, like, because now you know what I think, and I'm curious. I bet you could make this pop, because you know y'all niggas be disappointing me left and right, and I think this would totally work though. A BBW dating show. You see how the same setup you just had with these two girls and a bunch of random dudes coming up auditioning, like have it be a BBW show. Like hell, have Lizzo sponsor it. Lizzo can put her name on it, and just have it just the exact same setup where you know you got your BBW host, so you know she's pretty in the face, like Aries said. You know, I think Lizzo beautiful in the face or whatever. Like you get your BBW host, and then you bring up your steady supply of fat chicks and watch dudes audition. I bet you they'll never run out of dudes.
I agree. I start losing faith in humanity, but I think it will work. It would work. I agree. It would work. They wouldn't have a shortage of guys calling in. Now it would be some clowning in the chat room. They have to block a lot of people, but it'll be enough dudes coming in. It will be enough dudes calling in. It would. But Charles Merchant in the building.
It wouldn't even be fat dudes. It'd be like niggas that go to the gym 3 times a week.
Charles Merchant says, like gay males seeking what is that? Virile. Okay. Seeking virile heterosexual men to turn out. The baby mother witch is looking for a strong man to drain into a eunuch, which she will cast aside. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. That got a little dark. All right. Drain into a eunuch. Okay. All right. Yeah. Says infinity simps. But no, thank you, Charles Merchant. Do appreciate the super chat. Do appreciate it. All right, so let's circle back to the main topic. The reason we are all gathered here today. Aries Spears going in on Lizzo. The sisterhood coming for him, basically hitting him with all kind of insults. Mike Epps put his cape on. What else happened? And so forth and so on. That's basically the gist of it. He said a lot of I would say a lot of borderline manospherean things, kept it real, and people didn't like it. So what's your overall general thoughts on that? I'll start with, I'll pass it to Hood Server first, because you actually did some content on it already. So you can go ahead and give your general take on it. And moderators, all these gentlemen get their links spammed out through, I'm already on it, but get their links spammed out through the chat room. But go ahead, Hood Server, if you got it.
Yeah, listen, I was going in on this a little bit earlier this morning because, like, if you think about it, I'm a little bit offended at the idea that only fat chicks are supposedly, like, attractive and deserving of love and all that. Like, we had a whole conversation about, you know, are fat men and fat women, do they have the same amount of sexual marketplace value and all that? Because if you really think about it, only women are granted the privilege, the protective umbrella of body positivity and body shaming and all that. Fat dudes, by and large, they got to have something else going for them besides being fat. And the fat dudes that actually out there, like Aries Spears said, like, listen, I'm a comedian, I'm fat, but I'm funny and I got swag, I'm confident, whatever. Like, he has to bring other shit to the table besides being, you know, a sexual object, right? Basically, that's how you would describe it. Like, he is not trying to sell himself as some kind of sex figure. Whereas with women, and with Lizzo is a perfect example of this. She is the fucking embodiment of this, where because she is a woman, her fat, she's big and beautiful. See, when you're a man, you just a fat nigga. But when you're a woman, you're big and beautiful. This is what I meant earlier when I was saying in the chat, like, nah, man, fat niggas need to stand up. If fat women, if big women are beautiful, then where's all the big handsome nigga t-shirts? Like if BBW is a thing, BHD got to be a thing now. Niggas got to stand up too, because I need some equality on this one, because it don't make no sense. Look, even in Lizzo's videos, right? She don't have no fat niggas in her videos. Why she don't like? Why she don't respect fat niggas? Like I feel some type of way. I feel mad that my fat overweight homies can't get no play, but these fat bitches is beautiful. I feel some type of way about that. I genuinely do. Like nah, yo, my fat niggas need to stand up. That's all I'm saying. Like y'all bitches tripping.
Yeah, Hood. She did have a fat guy in one of her videos. It just so happens that he transitioned to a woman, so he's technically not a guy. But she had one of those in her video where they were all wearing gold spandex. So just in case you were wondering, there's the exception. There you go.
Does that count, Hood Conservative? You good with that? Is that a deal you'll accept? He just stayed muted.
He's like, no, nigga, no. Oh goodness. Like, Mike, that was a horrible deal, Mike. Nah, man.
All right. GC, go ahead, man. What you got on the main topic with Lizzo, Aries Spears, and the whole work?
Is that me? Or
that's Mike. Hold on, Mike. Yeah, that's Mike. You sound like you got some background noise, like you had YouTube turned on or something. But no, you got it, GC.
Okay, so I think that is perfectly fine that he's doing that, especially because he is a black man. You see, here's the thing. Black men used to make fun of fat women, as they should. Fat women are made to entertain their betters. That is their purpose in life. Also to consume goods and for people to make money off of them. Now, Black people have stopped making fun. Even Mike Epps, he was the one that made the joke about Baby D.
Right.
Yeah. And also on the last Friday, or the most recent one, Friday after next, he was the one that was like, all I want for Christmas is 2 fat bitches and a bag of potato chips to get a fat bitches. So he would be the one that say stuff like that. They think that they can shift it and make it socially unacceptable to make fun of fat women, and they have had some headway in that. But the truth of the matter is, it's always going to revert back. People are going to make fun of what's funny, and being overweight for a woman is funny. It's funny. You're not a regular woman. Women, you're really not a woman. Because if you define woman in their essence as a helpmate to a man, or someone who desires to be one, then you're not that. Because if you truly desire to be that, you wouldn't be fat in the first place, and you wouldn't sustain fat over a long extended period of time. Now, white people, I want to point out Meg Griffin. This is very important that I do that. I want to point out Meg Griffin off of Family Guy. Meg Griffin is what they call fat. But she's not what we call fat. Half this chat room would fuck Meg Griffin. But white people draw a line and they say, you know something? Meg Griffin is the line. If you are Meg Griffin or bigger, we will make fun of you. Her own damn daddy smacks her around and kicks her out the house and treats her like shit because she's so damn fat. As rightly so. They are drawing the line of what's acceptable. Now, she has a fatter brother that they don't even, Chris, that they don't even say shit about. Why? Because fat men are not fat. Only fat women are fat. And yeah, that's what I have to say about that. I'm glad that we're moving in the right direction and calling this shit out. I commend the brother for bringing that up. He's like, yes, I'm a big man. You know, men are big, women are fat. That's how that works. Men are big, women are fat.
You know what I
Hold
think
on.
you could kind of compare it to though? A man being fat, I'm not even fat, no, a man being broke and being like weird and socially awkward or whatever is almost the equivalent of a woman being fat.
No, it's not. And
It,
I'll tell you why. I tell you why. It's the derivative. It's throughout the timeline of one's life. So if a man is broke at, let's just say, 22, he's broke at 22 and she's fat at 22. She will be fat for the remainder of her whole fucking life, but he likely won't be broke for the remainder of his whole fucking life, you know.
no,
Or
no,
All
no,
right, but
no.
hold on, wait, hold on. Let me try to land the plane. A 22-year-old fat chick is equal to a 50-year-old broke man.
Okay, fair enough.
There you
Okay.
go. This is what I'm
Fair enough.
saying, because you have to understand, like you kind of laying it out there. There are different cycles in the male female life, but what I'm getting at is your equivalent as far as like sexual dating, sexual marketplace value. That's the equivalency right there. So the 22-year-old fat chick is equivalent to like some 50-year-old broke dude. Like you just
Agreed.
have lesser and lesser value the closer you get to those opposite ends of the spectrum.
I agree. What I was saying, conservative, is at that point in time for a hookup, a broke man equals a fat woman. Granted, for a hookup. However, if you are talking about the duration of life, it's like, listen, I am going to get wealthier and you're going to get fatter. I repeat, I am going to get wealthier, and so I am not going to tie myself. I'm not going to tie my appreciation and value to your chronic depreciation and value. That is
That
why.
was the conversation we were having earlier, honestly. I'm sorry to cut you off, but
Like,
it's weird you even laid it out like that because that is literally the conclusion we kind of came to. So there was maybe five of us on the panel, and only one person said that a fat woman's sexual marketplace value is greater than a fat man's. All things being relatively equal or whatever, her value is greater. But he was the only guy that said that. Everybody else was basically like, look, a fat man is always going to bring other things to the table. And the older he gets, he might actually make more and more money. Whereas like a fat woman, she can be fat all her life, and that's not going to really change. Actually, the older she gets, the way the worse her odds get. So yeah, I think we all kind of came to the conclusion that even on the sexual marketplace value, fat men hold a little bit more value than their equivalent fat woman.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna pull something. I'm gonna play something that's gonna no doubt make a game changer blow a gasket here. And damn it, I hate the way that this is set up because it's hard for y'all to see. So y'all, well, maybe I could zoom in. Hold on, let's see. Okay, at least the words are getting bigger. Oh shit. Okay, I don't know how well y'all could see that, and it wasn't supposed to be playing yet. All right, but hold on. Why can't I? All right, damn it. Okay, so what's happening here? It says weight loss motivation for begin. Wait, no. Y'all can't see it. All right, I gotta make it smaller. Basically, okay, now y'all probably can't see it, but all right, let me start it over. All right, let me not get a copyright strike. Oh, it say, look, my husband cheated on me with a real girl. Now that's funny because Game Changer always says fat women are not real women or fat women are not women. So this woman here who's fat, hopefully I can see it. Those shorts are hard to share because you can never really see them. But this is a fat woman here. She's married. She said her husband cheated on her with a real girl. That's what it says right there. You can see right there, you can see a kid there, another kid there, but there she is. She's big and she's laying up in the bed with the kids. And she said, my husband cheated on me with a real girl. Now, okay, that's her again with a baby. So I showed him what he lost. Very peculiar statement. She showed him what he lost. And his music playing, that's why I can't do this with no sound. But y'all can see, hopefully y'all could see how big she is right there. Okay, good. Y'all can see that. Y'all can definitely see that. So she says, I showed him what he lost. Okay, that's her again, big, but she's showing him what he lost. And that's her slimming down. She says, I did it. It says no diet, no surgery. Well, it had to be diet. Shut up. But it says I lost 300 pounds. It says if you need to lose weight. Okay, so this is okay. So they are trying to advertise something. But the part that just jumped out to me, because this is her right now. Hopefully I can see that how skinny she got. She said, my husband cheated on me with the real girl. So I showed him what he lost.
Mm.
So she went and got skinny after she left him.
That's exactly how women do, though.
Is that Melanie King?
What are you talking about?
Didn't she go through a transformation after the divorce?
Uh-oh. Get out of there.
All right.
Am I still doubling?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, Mike. It got to be your YouTube. It got to be your YouTube is on somewhere else. Just close all your windows and make sure the only thing you got up is StreamYard, or figure out how to mute the YouTube. But yeah, get out of there.
But no, I do know women that have done this. It really shows a lack of respect for the husband. But I want to point out the definition of real that white people have versus the definition of real that Black people have. Real means fact to Black women. Like, he cheated on me with a real woman because slim Black women are somehow artificial. However, no, her definition of real was he cheated on me with a really attractive woman. I see nothing wrong with what she did. I do feel that she should have lost weight beforehand. I'm looking at the age of the kids, and it does seem as though some time has passed. You see that was a toddler before, and then like after she lost the weight, it's a kid with long blonde hair and look like they're about to start kindergarten or elementary or something, like if you look later. So it does seem like, so she's holding like a baby and a little kid, and there you go. Like, so some time has passed. It wasn't an overnight thing. And that's the amount of time that he would have to be with a fat chick,
Well, here's the thing though. When
she probably was fat before she got pregnant.
Hold on, real quick. I'm leaning towards that too. But my biggest problem is that she said, I showed him what he lost. He only actually lost that if she would have been equally committed to get back down to that size while with him. Sure. I'm not convinced that she was.
Sure.
I think that she reached a steady state of I'm married. I got 2 to 3 kids, in a house and a husband. My relationship goals bucket list is complete. I can be fat now. That's what I honestly believe. I'm not.
Yeah, I think she got comfortable as well. Yeah, I mean she's on the market. Like later in life, she became on the market, and she's smart. Unlike many B-dubs, she's smart enough to know that I am not going to try to market a fat ass bitch with kids. You got to be from Georgia or some crap like that if you marry a fat ass bitch with kids from Mississippi. You got to be it takes a special type to do something like that, and those types are typically Black men.
See, I definitely see what you're saying, and I agree. But see, here's the thing: when they try to say BBW, big is beautiful, and all of this and all of that, and blah 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 blah, I like how they will then essentially admit that they know that that's some bullshit. Yeah. Because if she thought that big was beautiful and she could just have confidence like Lizzo and all, you know what I mean? She would not have. Why is she stunting on him about what he lost? It's like they know that it's some bullshit. They know it's some bullshit to walk around that big. They know that the whole marketing campaign, putting fat women on the cover of Sports Illustrated and all of that. It's like they know that it's some BS because it's the ultimate flex when they lose the shit. It's the ultimate flex that when they lose it, but they try to engineer and facilitate a society that's okay with it. But she's stunting on him now, though.
You know what makes it even more of like an obvious flex too in that whole regard? And this is something that came up earlier. We were talking about this too. Like, tell me what you think of this. men don't really have a reputation for losing weight and then trying to upgrade their wife or girlfriend or whatever. Whereas with women, you hear all these different stories of women getting surgery or losing the weight, and then they all of a sudden they try to up their husband. They try to shoot for a better husband. Like every time she loses weight, she tries to get a better man.
Mm-hmm.
But men typically don't do that. The only correlation to that or corollary to that maybe is like men maybe if they start making a lot more money, they might try to up their girlfriend game.
And that's the reason the laws are in place to try to de-incentivize men from going to get a better looking woman, because you're going to get got for half if you start making a lot of money and then you leave her for a younger, hotter, skinnier chick. Okay, you're going to have to pay her off. But there's no buyout or payoff for the chick that lose weight and then go try to test her new body out in the market. In fact, if anything, she could divorce you, take half, and then still go test out her new body in the market while having half your shit, half your money. But anyway, David Johnson in the building says, no woman should be over 165 pounds. No woman ever. It's abnormal and irregular. Thank you for the super chat, dude. Appreciate that. JC the Conqueror in the building says, salute BR and panel. Absolutely, 100%. Thank you for the super chat. J Speed, OG J Speed, OG the Ghost. The fuck? Okay, says study Roman history, nothing new under the sun. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm just going to assume he's caping for fat women. Thank you, OG J Speed. Do appreciate that. And
wait a minute. I want to stop right there.
We got a really special guest in the back, so hold to make this point. We got to bring up the man of the hour.
Where is the statues of the fat ass Roman goddesses? Okay, do you see a bunch of statues where they give tribute to Venus, the birth mother, or something like that, and it's a fat ass bitch? Never. And it's not because they couldn't afford the marble. It's because they didn't deify fat bitches in Rome. People like to rewrite history full of fat bitches. Nope, didn't happen.
But we literally have statues of fat male gods, though. That is a thing.
Oh,
Buddha, yeah.
Well, there you go. Yeah.
But we are joined by a very, very special guest here. We got William, aka Before the Billions, in the building. What's going on, man? What's going on?
It was good, Bernard. How you doing, man?
Man, glad to have you here. You got to walk us through it, man. What was the genesis of you calling into the Pineapple Show, and what the hell was going through your head? But no, just walk us through it, man. What made you do that?
Yeah, man. What made me do it? I actually did a reaction video to the Pineapple Show. I did a reaction to the nuclear physicist, actually two of them. And then on the second reaction video, I said, you know what, guys? Do you think I should go ahead on the Pineapple Show? And then my community said, yeah. It's like 54% of them said yes. So I said, okay, let me go ahead and join. And it just so happens that it was the very next day. I said, all right, let me go ahead and get dressed up and go on the Pineapple Show. Right. So yeah, went on there as my community said. And the reason I use my real name, I use my real name on my channel anyway. I say, what's up, everybody? My name's William from Before the Billions. And somebody said, hey, you don't want to look like you clout chasing when you go up there. So I use my real name. And then people in the chat put my my handle, my Before the Billions in there. They kept saying it. Even my little brother was in there.
Okay.
So, yeah, so there's a lot of people in there.
That's what's up. But I just want to say this. You did do good in terms of keeping that conversation going, and you actually didn't get pineappled. So I'll give you some credit and some props for that. But we about to go ahead, GC. I got a lot of things I got to ask here. But go ahead.
Okay,
GC.
so I put in the back chat because I don't think you realize how good he did. So I put in a private chat the link to the actual entire show that he was in, and I want you to see how she reacted to all the other guys. I haven't even seen it yet, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure her reaction to all the other guys was far worse than her reaction to him by a long shot. So we could play like a couple of dudes and we'll see exactly what she did there. And I want to point out to something, My Holy King, where he says, skinny women that can't cook, you can keep them. Thank you. I will. Kind of crap is that? You take a fat ass bitch because she can cook. Do you know a person can learn how to cook because a lot quicker than they could lose weight? You could teach a person how to cook. You think I care about that as much? As much? What was you eating before that? What in the hell? You like
being fat is not a result of from knowing how to cook. It's a result of knowing how to fucking eat. Like, quit saying stupid stuff, everybody. Like, damn.
Exactly. They eat Hostess and prepackaged stuff, and you say that they know how to cook. That is ridiculous. You could keep them. Thank you.
You see a fat man walking around. You don't think, oh, but he know how to cook. No, you know he know how to eat. It don't mean that he cooked all the food that made him fat. Like, come on.
Exactly.
Same thing with a woman. It don't mean she cooked the food that made her fat. You see a fat woman, it means she eat a lot. Don't mean she cooked good food.
And even if she nasty food. Even if she was like Mammy or some crap like that, or the syrup woman, it still doesn't make it better. It still doesn't make up for the fact that she's too damn fat. And you think that that's a good thing. You could keep the skinny woman that can't cook. You damn right I can. Do you think when I look at Kelly Stamps, I say, oh, I wonder if she could cook or not? Jackass. Look, it's not rare to find somebody that know how to cook or that's incapable of learning how to cook. It's not rocket science. It's not chemistry or something. You just cook shit. The hell?
All right. I do want to get back to Before the Billion. So, okay, you went on there. It was, hashtag content strategy. Understandable. And you did well on there. But I do want to get to a very important part because we was having our speculation about this. So, you didn't get pineappled, which means that she was, I guess, more or less good with you sliding in her DM. Did you slide in it?
I did.
And she said... Okay, no. Yeah. Time out. You slid in it and you said what?
I just said, hey.
You just said, hey. Yep. And she said...
And then she replied, she said, hey, William. And then she followed me back and yeah. We had a conversation on IG.
You had a conversation, like back and forth messaging conversation?
Yeah. Voice messages and everything.
Voice messages? Okay, cool. Is there any... do y'all live in different states?
Yeah, she lives in Chicago.
Okay. Did y'all make any plans of anybody getting flued out, as they say?
No, I kind of only said that on the stream, but we didn't make any plans or anything.
Okay, so y'all just small talk, chit chatted. Y'all didn't. Did you actually try to make an attempt at anything?
No, we were just cool. It was really like for the show. To be honest.
Was it like I get that, but so y'all had like a little friendly, borderline friend zoned conversation?
Kind of, yeah, it's pretty much.
It's not friend zone unless the guy has a strong desire to hit it, and the basis of the relationship is his desire to hit it and her unwillingness to do so. That's not friend zone. This is more like
I'm not. I wasn't saying she friend zoned him. I just meant like a friend zoned or just a friendly type of conversation. That's probably the best way to say it. They just were pleasant, like two friends. Like, hey, we met on this show, and y'all just small talking, just having just had a general good time, just a friendly conversation with each other. That's pretty much it.
Exactly.
And no, I want Before the Billions to confirm that.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Oh, okay. All right. That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. That's what I was curious of, because I basically said that the show is kind of a joke in that sense, that dudes come on there and they shoot their shot, and the only thing that they win after they shoot their shot is that he's going to be one of the guys that slide in her DM, and she's sort of expecting it, so it sort of just moves him to the front of the line, but doesn't really mean anything. But it don't sound like you was exactly even that concerned with making something happen.
Yeah, I wasn't really too stressed about it or anything. It's actually kind of like practice for like real life, man. I mean, ever since I went on that Pineapple show and I'm single now, man, things have been looking up. Things have changed, tremendously. Like my confidence has gone up. I'm staying in the gym, like I already was. And I'm actually having
the Pineapple show inspired all that.
Well, no, I'm saying like ever since I
basically,
became good.
GC, let him talk. Let him get
Yeah,
it
so
out.
yeah, I was saying
bad.
that ever since becoming single and that pineapple show, it's kind of just practice, man. But ever since I started, going out there, I've been more confident. I've been, getting more success with women, talking to somebody now. You know what I mean? Like I'm doing pretty good when it comes to that
Mhm.
respect.
Yeah,
Way
I
better than I
mean,
thought it would.
yeah, I mean, you looked comfortable in the conversation. It was a question or two that was a little corny, but overall, yeah, you looked comfortable in the conversation. I didn't take you as somebody who just was completely lost when it came to talking to women. But yeah, that's more or less what I wanted to get at. I wanted to know, did you follow up and what happened? That was the main thing that I wanted to know. But GC, you was trying to jump in a few times. Go ahead.
So OG says Roman all end up men lovers. Your point, GC. Well, they're women lovers too. That's how they got more Romans. So what in the hell? And you're thinking more Greek than Roman. But no matter what, what are you saying? I mean, are you saying that they would rather be with men than fat women? I don't get your point, OG. And secondly, I do want to point out that he is winning, much like the nuclear physicist. He went on as a joke. He don't deify these women like some dudes do. And it's like, listen, had a conversation with a chick who lives far away. Don't have to be serious. My manhood isn't determined by how she reacts to my conversation. And he just kept it pushing. So I admire what he did. I admire him having the courage to do it. I want y'all to understand.
This ain't the show where we gonna play a clip of a man having an interaction with a woman and bend over backwards and try to turn every rock and stone and try to find the L under every rock. Like, we don't do that here. We don't do that here. But anyway,
that's good, because I dislike when people do that. What I would like to
J Speed with the
what I would
appreciate it.
Oh, my bad.
No, I was just saying. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, what I would like to do is I like to because you say that you didn't watch the Pineapple Show, and now that it's conservative, I rarely watch it, but I want to point out how regular calls go on that. So I brought up the same episode with the same chick, and I put it in a private chat. Could you just bring up like a random, just so we can get some idea?
All right, yeah, all right.
But
because GC is determined to get a compare and contrast going, I'm gonna do it.
And now, Bernard, also something that you did point out is that like when the question came up about what if I don't like your house? Yeah, I didn't really know what to say. I was kind of like,
oh yeah,
I just kind of said something, to be honest with you. But then after hearing what everybody was saying, like, oh man, you should have told her to kick rocks and all this other kind of stuff. Like, yeah, I'm learning that you actually do have to be kind of slick with the mouth a little bit, like to kind of be a lot more blunt. And then I've been practicing that, and then some people put me on game to it.
Yeah. I mean, it was some moments where you was definitely thinking on your feet. But I mean, if you a homeowner and she's a goddamn renter, and she says, well, if y'all did get together and she wanted, and y'all wanted to live together or whatever, and you say, well, I'm a homeowner, I pay a mortgage, and she say, well, what if I don't like the house? So that is a that's a you problem. That message need to be conveyed to her. Like, you're doing what you're doing. You standing on your square. If a chick want to rock with you, she gonna have to rock with you where you're at, or she can get the hell on. You ain't got to be that gangster with it, but that it does need to be conveyed in one way or another. You ain't got to be slap her in the face gangster about it. But you definitely wasn't a good move to start talking about, well, this is my starter house, and I'm working on getting another one, and I want to use this as a rental. So then hopefully you would like my next one. Nah, don't you want to go that route? You want to go that route?
Yeah.
Yeah,
but you buy her your second house already. We ain't get on a date or nothing. You buy her the second house. Like, nah, that was a whole crazy moment. And the thing is, like, I noticed it not even so much how you responded. I was just shocked at, like, wow, like, you crossing all kind of lines now. Like, that was just like an egregious thing to say. Like, really? What if I don't like the house? Like, the nerve of you. Like, I would have got a little upset at that moment myself, though. That would have drove me crazy.
Well, did Melly say that, or did she?
The chick said that.
Okay.
Yeah, do you see the chick said some problematic stuff? I mean, I'm not. Wait,
well, no, she's a problematic woman, like most women are. But like I mentioned before, there is a hot crazy line, and the point is if she's worth the effort to fuck, and that is for William to determine. That's for Before the Billions to determine.
Criticizing her nonsense, that's not a slight at Before the Billions.
No,
it sounds like that's
it's
what
not.
You're defending. Like this,
no,
that's
no,
not a
no,
slight.
no.
Yeah.
I'm defending the concept of the hot crazy line, and I mentioned before, all women are at least 4 crazy. How much are you willing to put up with versus how sexy she is? That's for William to determine. I'm not saying that that I'm defending William against a criticism from you, but not this one. Like another part where she's interacting with a guy that's not him, so we can gauge. We can give a compare and contrast, like you said earlier.
Yeah. All right. So
just randomly.
I know I'm about to just fast forward it to oh damn, he's the first one up.
Yep.
Okay, and the chick came up. Okay, that's what they're doing. All right, here we go. This nigga got 2 nose rings, a cross earring, fucking Jake the Snake do-rag. I don't know what the fuck that is. Okay. All right. Damn, I think she pineappled him on sight.
I can't do this.
24 years. I'm beautiful.
That's cute.
So you just want a friend, maybe?
Yeah, whatever. We'll see.
Okay. All right. Hey, I have Preston. Hi, Preston.
Hi, Preston.
How are you, ladies?
You're good.
How are you?
Look beautiful, Tammy.
Thank you.
Today.
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
I'm doing good. Well, allow me to introduce.
Okay.
My name is Preston. I'm 24 years old. I'm currently
you
be an electrician. I also work at a hotel.
Pineapple. I'm sorry. It's so mean. I can't do this.
All right, he lasted about 3 seconds.
Together then.
Yeah.
All right, Sage. All right.
Oh, this is some Sage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, Sage. All right. Get me together then.
I can try.
Okay, what's your sign?
I'm a Sag.
Ooh, we're gonna have fun. Like I like Sags. Like
I literally just looked up. Are we compatible? Are you doing?
You know what? You're gonna whatever you say from here on out. We're gonna move you on to the.
Yeah, I was about to say I could tell she liked him from the beginning of just her body language.
Yeah. So I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
So you being 31 and looking as good as you look, so the guys you've been with, are they not serious enough about approaching you for marriage or anything?
Okay, so serious. Please don't smoke attention. Okay, so the thing is, I was actually just talking to someone about this. So I feel like the relationships I've been in, this is literally long as I've been single, which is 8 months. So it's going on months. That's sad. Like I have never.
And this is why I don't like to do this shit without watching it first, because I don't feel like hearing her ramble.
Yeah, I agree.
But
bad idea on
I
my
go
part.
kind of like a relationship dater, go right from one relationship to the next. Man. But anyway, I feel like
but just for frame of reference, we can he came in at the damn, it was somebody who must have got put out so fast that she pineappled somebody else on site. Hold on. Oh shit. Okay.
No. Okay, it's a no. Okay, I have it's okay. Hello. Okay.
Wait, hold on. She said it's a no.
Okay,
for
so let's
else.
pick the age.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, it's a no. Okay, I have it's okay. Hello.
Pineapple.
Hey.
All right, yeah, that was a dude. That happened so fast, I missed it. So that was a dude who just got pineappled on site. He barely got to say hey. And then this dude, the dude in the white shirt, he came in. I don't feel like hearing this whole spill, but he came in at like the 25-minute and 30-second mark, and he was going at the 29-minute and I think 30-second mark. So they went 4 minutes. Let's just see if he got pineapple.
In terms of them getting married, you can still get a divorce. But I just rather set myself up for a better, successful situation in order to have kids. And if it doesn't come out that way, I just won't be able to have kids. Like, but I want kids so bad. But it's just my want over having kids is not as important as like raising kids in the right household.
That's understandable. I can relate to that.
Do you have kids?
Me, yes, I got kids. Well, I'm actually.
How did I know you had kids?
Yeah, sure. So I have 2 daughters. So I was in the Marine Corps, and obviously I met my daughter's mom in the Marine Corps. I didn't really know too much about her. I just went on the physical appearance of how she looked. So I was very driven on like how she looked, and ended up having 2 daughters with her. And long story short, I got married, and I had a divorce. Who, her?
Oh, how old are your kids? I'm sorry.
Oh, I have a 4-year-old and I have a 2-year-old.
Pineapple. I'm sorry. Okay.
All
Yeah.
right.
So tell me, what is it? It's young, or you don't want kids at all?
He lasted 4 minutes.
I mean,
so he lasted 4 minutes and got pineappled. Okay, this look.
He has a Puma shirt on.
Why is that a big deal?
Well, he's 80s cool, but
Chris, you're here.
How you doing?
hello, how are you?
What's your name again?
Tamara.
Tamara, that's nice. You said you from
All
Chicago?
right, he got a neck tattoo. He got like a little hanging bang right there. It's like one little bang. Like that's weird. I always, whenever somebody you can rock that hairdo. Just cut that little hanging piece of hair. Like that.
A nigga with a bang?
He got
You
like
mean
a little.
how do niggas even grow a bang?
well, Michael Jackson started it. That's why I said he's 80s cool. Like, because Michael Jackson did it, but it was like in the front, in the center.
No, it wasn't a bang. Michael Jackson had more of like an Aaliyah. Like his shit was like I don't know if that counted as a bang. All right, we moving on. Let's see how long this lasts.
That's nice. You a Libra too?
Yeah, you're a Libra.
We got 2 things in common. Yeah, 2 things in common.
Okay. How old
I'm in
are
the
you?
burbs right now though, just for work and other stuff. But I'm from Chicago though, originally.
Okay.
I'm moving around though a lot though.
How old are you?
25. I'm gonna turn 26 in October.
When your birthday?
Of course, we're Libra. October 6th, Libra.
October 1st for me. You got kids?
No, I don't got no kids. Then my nephew's in the back. I don't know if you've seen that. No, you probably seen that. My 3 nephews, Malik, Malachi, and Messiah, my brother. My brother kids.
Yeah,
So what you do though?
I'm an insurance agent. I'm a counselor also.
You said an insurance agent?
I work for Kemper United Insurance. So it's called.
Oh yeah, I was trying to get in at State Farm. My mom did that insurance claim adjustment.
Oh,
I'm gonna get into that field right now, but I work at Cooper Talk. I sell wine right now.
I just left Cooper Talk. That's weird.
Oh, that's crazy.
Literally just left there.
You can see me there. Look, you can't look at me the whole time.
Wait, no, I think I have seen you there. That's weird.
You could have probably.
Okay. Oh, well, yeah. I just left there. I go there often. I eat on my lunch break.
So what you like to do? You say you from Chicago. What you like to do?
I enjoy going to hookah lounges, traveling.
I don't like hookah.
No.
Yeah. I did it so much when I was young. I don't know. Just
yeah.
When you were young, you're 25.
He's young.
Don't do all that. Don't do all that.
Which ages?
My younger ages, my high school ages are younger ages. You don't got to do all that, Millie.
They had hookah.
Apologize.
You've been doing this shit, huh?
Like I said, I had an older brother, so he gave me fake IDs, and yeah, so like I said.
Okay, so yeah, but yeah, hookah's cool. Yeah, it's not a problem if you don't like hookah.
Yeah. I mean, I got wine and drink and do other stuff, so you can still have a good time and vibe. So you don't necessarily got to be that. I can go to the hookah lounge, but I just don't smoke the hookah.
Okay.
Yeah, he about to last 1 more minute.
Yeah, what else can I say? You
said you want to ask me?
Chris, when was your last relationship?
Like a year and a half ago.
What happened?
It was long distance. I moved, so like I said, for work and other reasons. So communication and stuff didn't work out like that because we long distance. So
yeah, I can understand.
I had to focus on what I was doing. So like, I don't know. Like,
where did she stay?
People kind of get like, what's the word? Like self-conscious or stuff. Like I always like thinking you're doing something. Like when I'm really working out, like I do music, I do a lot of stuff. I got a podcast, so. If I'm always doing something and I don't like text back right away, she'll think it's something like, oh, you didn't text me back this day.
If you a Libra, like I'm a Libra, when we like somebody, we're definitely texting fast. It's just
but like I understand that, like, and I do that, like, and I'm a very affectionate person, but like if I'm really busy, like I even let her know, like I got this going on planned.
He look like a frog. They see how dudes can get. Chick got called the monkey. They said she looked like a monkey, and they blew a gasket, but she sitting there clicking on the on this shit when homeboy look like a frog. Like, that's funny, which it is. I mean, he kind of do look like a frog, but I'm just saying it was just completely out of line to say the woman looked like something.
Well, it's off
like
code,
for next
basically.
week, I
You
got
don't
this
hate on
going
a
on,
man
and
when
she still get mad. So it's like, what can I do?
Oh damn, she pineappled him.
A very affectionate person, but like if I'm really busy, like I even let her know, like I got this going on planned, like for next week, or I got this going on, and she still get mad. So it's like, what can I do?
You know,
Sorry,
Bernard, let me
babe. Why?
say this real quick is that another thing that I learned is that you're not supposed to talk too much. Like when you talking to women and stuff like that, like you got to let them talk.
And that's
At
what I
least
was saying that
majority of the time.
right. And that's what I was saying that you were doing. I was saying that exact thing. So no, you did very well, especially now that we've seen some compare and contrast. Like we know how the show goes. We know how vicious this one chick can be. You know, like shooting niggas down on sight and shit. So no,
Well,
like
hold on,
so far you are the only victor in this show.
Actually, she
You know
did
what
shoot
kills me
somebody else
about
at
this
the end.
setup, though? This
Hold on,
whole setup,
this
if you
next
really
one
think
about to be
about the
quick
grand
too.
scheme of it, it's like, look, dudes are really lining up. They putting on their best clothes and interviewing for a job that you have to pay on every Friday. Like, instead of getting a paycheck, you got to come up with some money every Friday. And you went through this whole grueling interview process. Like, this shit just, I'm never get over that shit.
No, I agree.
Yeah, this is the most of this show I ever actually watched. But I'm about to see how long. Well, I can tell because when I scroll through at the bottom, this dude ain't gonna last long. I just want to see what's gonna happen.
Hey, what's the vibes?
Hey, how are you?
Yeah, I am
Yeah.
perfectly because I don't know if it sounds too clear.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, listen. Y'all do look appealing to the eye right now.
Mhm.
I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. But listen.
Yeah, she is gorgeous.
Yeah. Hey, though,
definitely.
check this, right? I seen where you was elaborating on the Zodiac sign, right? Me, as a person, I ain't too big on Zodiac signs because personally, I feel like if a person, sorry,
What's your sign? Gemini, Pisces.
I'm gonna skip some. Actually, he lasts 3 minutes. I'm just gonna see what happened at the end.
I date at Cooper Top, so I'm dating. So.
All right. So, question for you.
I mean, I'm pretty without makeup though. It's pictures on my Instagram. I don't know if you can see my whole.
Nah,
face.
I can tell. You got good features.
But looks isn't everything though. So I mean,
yeah, that's true.
A lot of women are beautiful these days, and that don't mean they come with the beautiful inside.
Yeah, that's facts. Honestly, me as a person, nowadays you see females like drop dead gorgeous like more often than anything. So me as a person, I really like to elaborate with females to see like where they vibe, like where they head is at. Because as a person, I'm a very busy person, right? So
How old are you?
How old do you think? How old do you think?
I'm not guessing.
Take a guess. Because some people like kind of mix it up too much.
28.
Huh?
28.
All right, that's the answer right there.
I'm intuitive. Like I'm trying to tell y'all, I'm Miss Cleo.
Miss Cleo, see, you got it. You got it.
That's not his age.
It's not?
No.
Melly, all right. That's
what? You're lying. I can't let that slide. Tell her.
You got pineappled for lying.
No. Pineapple. A very beautiful mind.
She had a problem with some people because of their age, but before the Billions was 25, and she didn't have that much of a problem. But some of the people he was talking like 25 was too young.
Well, what happens is she's like with the guy with the bangs.
No. Okay, I have Kenneth. Hi, Kenneth.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, like with the guy with the bangs, when she starts off with, how many kids do you have? How old are you? She's looking for a reason to pineapple a nigga without seeming shallow.
Yeah.
So, and she didn't do that with Billions, but she was looking for a reason to pineapple a nigga without appearing shallow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, man?
This is the last one.
Hey, how are you?
Hi. You want to sit up a little bit?
Oh.
No. Hey, he has the position where you can't have your phone. Like, you got any games on your phone?
Why you looking at me like I'm crazy?
Ooh.
Because we can't really see you like that.
at how you were looking. You were confused.
Okay, that you know you look way better like this.
He came in like he don't give a fuck. I like this already.
Yeah, we can see your face how it's supposed to be seen.
Melly,
What's up?
it don't matter. It don't matter.
It does matter because we like a nice looking man.
Yeah. You just gotta work or something. Why you got the phone like that?
Yo, if this nigga light up a blunt right now.
He's mad. You mad? Get mad.
No, I'm not mad. Let's get to the point. How old are you?
Go for it. Huh?
How old are you?
I'm 31.
Nah, if I was mad, I would express. How old are you?
I'm 31.
How old are you?
I'm 31, October 1st, 1990.
Okay. Well, I'm kind of hearing feedback. That's why I'm doing that. I'm calling from Kuwait, so that's the reason why I'm hearing feedback.
Oh, okay.
How old are you, Kenneth?
Yeah.
Oh, my dude in the army.
I'm 44.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Actually, pineapple him because he was too old. All right. Yeah. And yeah. All right. So yeah, there it is. I mean, that's my first time watching this shit. I'm reminded why I don't got the patience to watch it. But for sake of comparison, seeing how Before the Billions did compared to how she did with everybody else, Before the Billions did pretty good, even though it is a game. Though, like I said, it's almost no such thing as doing good in something that you probably shouldn't be doing, but it's like you said, you did it on a dare, like the nuclear physicist dude. So it's like it was like whatever. So doing it on a whim, on a whatever, yeah, it was fun, and you definitely did good and held better conversation than the rest of them Negroes. But I was like, it's like what the hell for? But
now, you did do better than most. Can I ask Before the Billions this question, please?
Yeah.
Where did you learn how to do so well? Did you take Steve Dedean's course before going up there?
No, I did not take his course. I actually just went ahead and asked some questions. I had looked up some questions I could probably ask beforehand, but then I was like, okay, like the question about would you rather a man take control of the conversation? Then that the first question I asked her, that one was just like a question I just asked several women, and then they all said they would prefer a man to tell the woman where to go.
You had several women that you just
I
went
did
and asked
actually.
random
Yeah,
women you knew.
So yeah,
icebreakers, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, I took a cruise, Bernard, and that's when I kind of
cruise is the worst.
Yeah, I was practicing out my game before that, and then seeing how it worked, and then every woman said that, so I was asking this question, but it kind of took her a little long to answer it.
Now, well, hold on. You can't date without a dating coach. So please tell me, who's your dating coach?
No, I don't have a dating coach.
It's impossible. No. You can't actually, have a rapport with women without speaking to a married man beforehand. So there's got to be there has to be a book that you read. There has to be a training course on, foot message or something like that. Come on now. Are you telling me that you don't need dating coaches?
Yeah, I don't need a dating coach.
Okay. That's just something so new and bizarre. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, somebody said you can just pull them off the strength. Just who you are.
All right.
Well, there you go. Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
David Johnson, hold on real quick. David Johnson, the asshole in the building, says insecure women need shows like this where they belittle men just to feel better about themselves. Absolutely. That's why I'm a firm believer in dudes ought not be calling into that damn show. But I mean, it is what it is. They ain't gonna stop. And like I said, I do hate that some people do like to pin charges on the manosphere for that damn show. Like that show has done got shit to do with the manosphere. Before the Billions, the only one associated with the manosphere that ever went up on that shit, and he did it on a dare for content. So there's that. But all right, shout out to.
Bernard, I want to say thank you for having me up here, man. I got to join this meeting. Appreciate you for having me up, man.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Thanks for coming up. Thanks for coming up. It was impromptu. I didn't even know. Somebody in the chat room randomly told me that you was on the show. I was like, bullshit. Send me the clip. They sent it. We did a live react to it. But hey, thanks for coming up. I do appreciate you. Y'all make sure I go sub to Before the Billions. Good young brother over there doing great things. Make sure y'all go sub to him. What you got down in the back down here?
It's to the original topic of the show. I want to play this.
Okay.
Because it's very similar to what he said. Okay, so.
Oh my goodness. GC, we can't hear the shit. You got drop it in the back and then I'll play it.
Okay.
Or I think you forgot to hit share audio.
Oh yeah. Okay, let me do it again. All right, there we go.
All right, go ahead.
That talk? Look how fat you are.
Lois, men aren't fat. Only fat women are fat. Now, if you'll excuse me.
What do you think of that? The concept that men aren't fat, only fat women are fat. Because I think that's what was happening with Aries. Now, if you look at this, Lois just got a little bit fatter than she was before. And
I was looking at that. I was like trying to say, was she always that big?
Yeah, no,
she's normally smaller.
Yeah, she's white woman fat. This is the episode when she got white woman fat, and Peter, who has been a fat man his whole damn life, says, I'm not going to put up with this shit. And she attempted to shame him by saying, just like they attempted to shame Aries, you are not fat. Or you're fat too. You're one to talk. You look at how fat you are. And he clearly stated and calmly stated that men are not fat, only fat women are fat. Listen again.
One that talk? Look how fat you are.
Lois, men aren't fat. Only fat women are fat. Now,
men are not fat. Only fat women are fat. Mm-hmm. See, this is something that white people understand that black people do not understand. That men aren't fat. Only fat women are fat. See, we are the only ones. Black men are the only ones out there trying to look better than their chick, trying to be the handsome one. And we're always trying to be more handsome than she is pretty because we are trying to overcompensate for the things that they say about us. Mm-hmm. Other groups of people, they don't need to do that. They like, listen, I'm the man. And what virtue do Peter Griffin have?
He works at the Pawtucket Brewery.
Yes, and his supervisor is regarded, right? Like, it's not like he's top. Like, okay, put it like this.
Regarded?
Yeah, I don't want to say the R word because well, his boss is retarded.
Yeah.
So so is Peter. So here's what's going on here. No, I seen an episode he did a test. Here's what's going on here.
Oh.
If you're fat and retarded, but you're white woman would still fuck with you. Even an average white woman would still fuck with you. If you're handicapped, you can still have a slim wife in the white community. However, in the black community, you have average at best looking women demanding 6 figures. Do Peter Griffin make 6 figures? No. He works at exactly. Like if he was black, he'd be, you just a blue collar nigga. You're not educated or no shit like that. Just to get a chick that's not fat. So you see, somebody said I had handicap. All right. So you see the difference. What we're dealing with is a group of women who are demanding more and offering less. Mm-hmm. And that is why they try to get you to continue to only shop at that market, because every other market demands less and offers more. All of the markets, there isn't one market out there that demands more and offer less than the current B-dub market. Now, have you ever seen a show called The Cleveland Show?
Oh yeah, oh of course. That's a spinoff of the Family Guy. So of course, yeah, we saw the Cleveland show. If you haven't seen it, you've seen Cleveland on Family Guy. If you've watched Family Guy, before we even get into that, Rod a Guy podcast in the building just sent a $10 cash app. I do greatly appreciate you coming on through sending that $10 cash app. And he says, please stop calling that show if you care about KS legacy. Don't do it. Like I said, we ain't with them niggas. They ain't us. So that's why I understand where you're going, but and granted, the guys is calling in. I'm sure they've seen Kevin Samuels' show. I mean, but they ain't. They put it like this: they're not people who are in general frequent listeners to this space and internalize the messaging here. Because one of the main things is you don't overvalue a woman. And if you're calling in a line of 50 dudes to get pineappled, you've already overvalued her, and you put yourself beneath her in a line of dudes. Like so those dudes, you can't don't pin the manosphere or any aspect of it on them. That's what people who just like to hate on the manosphere do. But I don't think that's what you was doing. But in general, I think we all here understand that. We can look at them and laugh, but they ain't us. But and we got Pablo coming through. We got to go to Pablo in a second. Well, hold on, wait. Jay Speed back in here. He says GC bucket challenge. What? GC bucket challenge. You and I go live trying to pull a woman. Put your swag on. Let's see your confidence in real time. Game changer like to accept challenges.
Yeah, we can do that.
Y'all both in Cali.
Well, he's in Southern Cali. We can't do it together, but yeah, we could do that. I'll set it up. Email me.
That ain't nothing but a drive. J Speed got
it's a 6-hour drive.
Oh, okay, yeah. J Speed can't drive 6 hours. He got to stop every 30 minutes to use the bathroom. He can't drive 6 hours. Okay. Anyway, even if you met him halfway, how many times did he had to stop to use the bathroom?
Like Fresno or Bakersfield or something like that. Yeah.
He can't do long car rides no more. But all right, we're gonna bring up Pablo real quick. Well, thank you for the super chat, OGJ Speed. Thank you for everybody who's supporting the stream today. Appreciate each and every one of you. And we're gonna see what GC got here, and then we.
I just want to point out his wife, and that is his kid. Her kid.
Wait, hold on. Time out. This is his newer, hotter wife. The original Cleveland wife looked horrible compared to that one. That's the one I thought you was gonna show.
No, I could show that one too. You talking about the one that cheated on him with Quagmire? Yeah,
I think so. Yeah. That one was horrible. Yeah.
But no, she looks like she's from Mississippi. Y'all know what I mean. But anyway, but the reason why I wanted to point this one out is
hold on. What do you mean Melly says shout out to Bernard? I know you ain't talking about Melly Monaco. I mean, I clowned her show, but I mean, I will take a shout out from over there. Shit. But I don't know what you mean shout out to Bernard. I don't know what you're talking about there. But I'll take a shout out from over there, even though I clown her shit. Hold on. Yeah. All right. Cool. I'll take a shout out. But go ahead, GC. Or was you done?
No, I mean, I was just saying that she is a single mother.
Mm-hmm.
Like she's a single mother of two, and she had the opportunity to get with him when he was young, and she didn't. She went and had a baby by a homosexual dude. Now, these are white people writing it. This is how white people view Black people and view Black relationships. They view it as the Black man getting a shit deal compared to all the other men. You got a dude that's in a wheelchair, with who got with a woman when she was younger, hotter, sexier, childless. And he had 2 kids with her. Peter got with the chick and had 3 kids with her, even though he's fat and retarded. And you have a dude, and Cleveland is the least fat. He's the least broken and all that other crap. So I'm just saying that they see us and they see us taking a shit deal all the time. for the sake of racial solidarity. We should not continue to do this.
I see a show title for you, Game Changer. When they see us. When they see us. Yeah, do that.
Yeah. No, that's exactly how they see us. Listen, hold on. This is how Family Guy sees us, and it's an accurate depiction. Unfortunately, it is. Listen, hold on.
Pablo, while he digs that up, I'm sure you had a lot more to say. So go ahead. What you got?
This is a perfect example of why the Passport Bros just like blew up in the Black YouTube space. All of this is problematic. Before the Billions made the statement that, oh, well, you know, you can't talk too much, and they'll make other things. Oh, well, you can't call them right after getting the number. It's like all of these crazy rules, do's, don'ts to a relationship that is supposed to be very natural. They have made very unnatural. They have guys jumping through hoops like a circus monkey, and it is so amazing to those of us who have seen something different how retarded this shit really is. And I know not all of us participate in that, but it's amazing how many of us do.
Yeah, I mean, truth be told, dating in America, that's kind of what it is, unless you stumble if you stumble across a chick who's just really feeling you for whatever reason that she could be feeling you for. I'm not even about to get into all the different things that they feel, and it kind of varies a little bit for each woman. But if she really feeling you in America, then yeah, she's gonna behave and conduct herself in a very, you know, roll the red carpet out kind of way, at least until she's not feeling you no more. And but so yeah, it's well, from what I understand over there, that's pretty much how women typically act. So that's the least.
Well, yeah, sometimes you just run into a normal woman who, you know, had a decent upbringing, and they didn't, you know, didn't just go bonkers with it because they realize, wait a minute, some of this shit is crazy. If I like the guy, I'm going to talk to the guy. If I think he's interesting, I'm going to, you know, listen to him talk. You understand what I'm saying? You strike. I've met you before, Bernard. You're very quiet, but normal male in the U.S. You're very
I don't talk a whole lot in public.
If they put a picture, you know, of like, you know, normal, well-adjusted black man, if Bernard Riley's face would come up, and there you'd be. Yeah, it would be just like that, frozen in time.
Yeah, I guess that's sort of a compliment. I don't know, but but yeah, but
yeah. But what I was saying to that is, there's no way I could see you putting up with like crazy madness, foolishness, because it's just not. It don't look to be in your DNA.
No, it ain't. Once upon a time it was, though. Once upon a time it was. I changed and evolved, so to speak. And but yeah, it's a lot of foolishness out in this damn dating market. You'll be I won't say you'll be shocked because you know, but I mean, one who ain't never experienced it would be shocked how many chicks you end up talking to that just be on some real flaky bullshit, or they just be on some bullshit where you just gotta charge them to the game, as I say. You gotta be like, I'm gone, whatever. You know, this is some bullshit. I'm out. you gotta have a fuck this shit, I'm out mode. But a lot of them is like, yeah, I'm not saying all is lost. I'll never go that route and say all is lost and it's a you know, impossibility to win out there. I'll never say that because I've won and had success out there.
Even
But
I don't say all is lost, but
yeah,
you know,
but
it's mostly
no, I
lost.
definitely no, I definitely get and understand completely what you're getting at, though. Definitely understand and get completely what you're getting at. But what we got right here, GC.
No, this is how white people see us. Let's take a look.
Mm-hmm.
Did you do?
I saved our business. And don't worry, I only hired women whose names are cookie related. Lois, meet cookie, sugar, spice, cinnamon, and butter. Oh, hey, butter.
It's frozen.
You know,
Oh.
what did you do?
I saved our business. And don't worry, I only hired women whose names are cookie related. Lois, meet cookie, sugar, cinnamon, brown sugar, and butter. Oh, hey, butter.
Okay, you're gonna have to send
Y'all
it to
see
me.
that?
No. Your shit freezes. You got to just send it to me.
He said something about brown sugar, but I didn't see any brown sugar on it.
All right, it's in the back.
All
It's
right.
in the private.
Yeah. Said Peebo, please don't talk. Sound like a microphone popping popcorn. Yeah, dude. And stop all that below kissing Bernardo is all that below kissing Bernardo. What the fuck?
Bruh,
All right.
you need a grammar coach, man. We need a grammar teacher for you. We got to get this fixed.
Well, how do I get to the back? Okay. All right. Let me see. Let me attempt to pull this up. Y'all hit that like button. Hit the like button. Do appreciate everybody in the building. Let's see. Do that there. Clickety clack there. All right, here we go. Here we go.
You know, what did you do?
I saved our business. And don't worry, I only hired women whose names are cookie related. Lois, meet cookie, sugar, spice, cinnamon, brown sugar, and butter. Oh, hey, butter.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, wow. He goes straight to the fat one. Yeah.
Yep, that's how they see us.
Oh, hey, butter.
That is how they see us.
Yeah. All right. Once again, I'd like to thank everybody who been in the building today. We we closing in on, oh no, damn. Look at the time. We are past the 3-hour mark. So we're probably about to shut this thing down pretty soon. We got close, not that close to the goal of 30 contributors today. We got 21 people in here that contributed to the stream. Appreciate each and every one of you. Appreciate each and every one of you. And right when I'm about to get off the air, we got Edward Anderson coming through to hold me hostage. So shout out to Edward Anderson. Go ahead. You got the flow. You got the mic.
Oh, my bad. You about to end the
Oh, no, you're all right. You're all right. Go ahead. I'm about to grab some water because I need to get something to drink. Go ahead. You got it.
All right. So this is just my theory, but it's because I ain't listened to not a damn thing y'all done talked about before just this moment. But I did want to throw this out here. This is my theory that Lizzo is a sponsor for obesity, that she's being paid to stay fat because she's got way too much money. There's way too many women that's got access to doing a whole bunch of bullshit as far as, weight loss surgery, a lot of other stuff. Adele did it. So, and you see all the accolades she getting. So it makes no sense for for Lizzo to remain that way, with the exception of she's being paid to do that, sponsored by all the fructose and corn syrup companies, big C corporations that make so much money off keeping America fat and getting particularly black people fat. That's the first thing. The second thing I wanted to say is this is one of the examples. Say what you want to about black men. All black men don't claim all black men. You have camps. We go to war. A lot of times we go to war. Women don't do that. What women do is they sync up. They claim everything, then complain about having to pay the consequences that comes with, claiming the worst of you. For example, white people don't claim rednecks like that. They use them when they're useful, like when violence needs to happen or shit like that. But for the most part, white folks don't claim rednecks. Britney Spears, for example, is a redneck. When she was acting like she had some sense, she was promoted. When she started acting up, what happened? They said she was crazy. That's a way of not throwing her under the bus, but kind of making sure she is separated from what the main image is supposed to be. And black men are not perfect with that. We have our problems. Kevin Samuels showcased fully a lot of black men are the resistance to having a decent images at multiple levels. But black women just absolutely go 10 toes down. Monique told black women not to have a bonnet. Black women now have a bonnet, to the point where you see that all over social media, all over everywhere. And then they'll complain about being treated a certain type of way. So Lizzo, so my question is this. This is what I would ask any sister that wants to defend Lizzo. Do you want I know y'all give a damn about what black men think, so we'll put that aside. Do you want non-black men to, when they think of a black woman, think Lizzo pop up in their head? Because Lizzo is promoted a lot, and that's where the
Hey, hold on, wait on. You touching on something real good right there. I remember Angry Man said something that was real good. They will complain about not being the beauty standard, but look at the type of shit that that they want to promote. They want to promote something like Lizzo, and that's what people think when they think black women. If she's one of the most popular, famous black women put out there on the main street, and she's sexualizing herself, she's objectifying herself. Like that's going to be the image, but they're going to complain about not being the beauty standard. Then they'll also have the nerve, and this is what he said, they'll have the nerve to say if they put attractive, beautiful black women, like let's just say in rap videos and in magazines and this or that or blah blah blah. Okay, look, now they're objectifying us. But the fact of the matter is, white men, white people, they objectify their women to the point to where they are seen in every type of sexual way and all on the cover of this and cover of that and posing sexy and doing this and doing that. And that's how they essentially became the beauty standard.
Yeah, I mean, that goes, but the thing is that, and shout out to Angry Man, but that shit, that's one of the like original, like literally one original 1.0 conversations and things that, conversations used to be had, because SWP used to go back and forth with Chrissy over that shit. At the end of the day, what it comes down to is fuck me being an adult. I want what I want, when I want, how I want. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Logic doesn't matter. Anything that has to do with adulthood and actually having to create something that has to stand does not matter. I want what I want, how I want, and that is it. And once dudes start realizing that that's how most of these women are operating like this, and the women that actually got some goddamn sense are too few in number, or they don't want to get eaten up by the other women that are on that, then you have what you have. This is also why Game Changer, who can obviously speak for himself, is one of the reasons why he says the stuff in the way that he says it, because of these how these women operate that way. Because that's really what it is. And it's kind of like, look, if you're going to act that way, then I'm just going to get what the fuck I want and fuck whatever reasons you want to complain about it. Because what women don't understand, going directly to what you say, is they delegitimize their entire arguments when they do that. When they do that, like, they kill it. Because it's like, I've said this before and I'll say it again. And this goes into the Lizzo argument. Black women are literally the white supremacy. I believe in white supremacy, but white supremacy is not the main reason black women have the image they have. Black women are the reason they have the image they have, to the point that they actually financially support these images. They financially support these images. They don't go to white people and tell them they want a different engine. Look, I like Viola Davis, but that woman king shit, that doesn't help. This is why I always ask with the divestors. You would think one of the biggest beefs the divestors will have is with black women, or black male identified black women that they would call, because the truth is they're one of the biggest threats to them being able to get a white man, because they're fucking up the image. But you never hear that. They sit there and always want to talk about black men and what black men are doing, when the reality is black women, all the things I said before, again, other groups are seeing that, and other groups of men do not give a fuck about what your issues with black men are. They don't think in their head, oh, well, because black men ain't shit, this is why black women do this. That is not how they think.
Right.
But like I said, that's where we're going, where Lizzo's going to be the person you think of as a black woman. And congratulations, black women.
Well,
Pleasure.
the thing,
Yeah,
I
hold
agree
on,
with
real
you.
quick, GC, hold your thought. Mean Run Enterprise in the building with a $20 cash app. I do appreciate that. Shout out to Mean Run Enterprises. Do appreciate that $20 cash app, and shout out to Latchzilla. Say I had to drop 5 on it before it ends. Good point about the Woman King thing. We'll probably circle back to that. But go ahead, GC.
Well, here's the thing, Edward. I agree with you. They definitely support the wrong image of black women. The thing is that there isn't an image of black women that they don't support. They support pretty much all of them. They support the Claire Huxtable classy, oh so classy. They support the, super pro black, sister girl thing. They support the slave revolutionary thing. They support the Star Wars Sith Lordess turned Jedi.
They support the light skinned woman, quiet as it's kept. Go ahead.
And the reason why they do this, Edward, is because of the sisterhood. The first rule of the sisterhood is you don't speak against the sisterhood or the sisters in it. So even if they feel what they're doing is wrong, they're not going to go against it. They're not going to speak against it, no matter what. Even the Woman King, like, oh, this is a black, it could be anything. This is a black woman ghetto gagging. I support her because she's so independent.
You got black women supporting transsexuals of men that turn into women. You don't believe me? Go look at that episode of not Oprah, but on the OWN network. They support that too. That's how crazy it is. Go ahead.
Oh no, I showed that on my channel. Yeah, absolutely. They support it all. They support all black women just because they're black women, meaning that society can paint any narrative of black women that they want. They can give any depiction of black women that they want, and they have, and that would be the new standard. That's why, like, this whole fat thing with the scarf and stuff, that's mammy. They've been like Gone with the Wind was like the oldest thing since the TV was invented, right next to Birth of a Nation. And they have been supporting that image of blackness that white people have put out since forever because they just want to be seen. And that's the thing behind Color Purple. I gotta go, but black women just want to be seen.
Yeah, I mean, I've coined it attention deprivation syndrome, which the majority of, if you've read Thomas Sowell, and I don't agree with everything Thomas Sowell says, but if you read a lot of Thomas Sowell stuff about or what's guys talked about inappropriate behavior, which is not Thomas Sowell, as far as I'm concerned, all that can be charged up to attention deprivation syndrome. And that includes a lot of the shit that black men do. Well, black men do a lot of infighting over dumb shit that makes no sense.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that doesn't directly affect you because of attention deprivation syndrome. For black men, I call it shiny nigga syndrome, which is, what's the point of having a hot car if I can't shine on another nigga? What's important to having a good looking bitch if I can't shine on another nigga?
Or hyper competitivity, yeah.
Yep. So it's not always jealousy. It's that, niggas don't leave. If you leave, then I can't shine on your ass with this fat bitch.
No, it's true. No,
I agree.
Yeah, that's exactly how it is.
That's why they come down on passport bros like Pablo. I agree.
Yeah, now that's why they used to come down on SYSBM too. Don't get another race, because I can't shine on you. And I'm
exactly. My fat bitch is shinier than your white bitch is essentially what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
That doesn't play. Now they are who their mothers wanted them to be, but that's a whole other episode. Bernard, I gotta thank you for having me up. I'm about to go live. When y'all done here,
do you got the link ready to go?
Do I have my link? I'll put it in there.
Yeah. Drop your link in the live chat. I'll end it and we can go right on over there. So
don't ever let me and Fantastic do a co-stream because we know you niggas.
What you talking about?
I said, don't ever let me and Mr. Fantastic do a joint stream because, like I said, between two of us, we know you niggas and you're a fuckery. I'm talking about black men. But anyway, man, it's a great stream. I personally don't like Aries Spears. I think he's, but as far as his comedic right to say what he says, like
he kept it real. He kept it real with his statement about Lizzo. He said what needed to
even
be
with
said.
him, yeah. And he said, look, he has to take the hits for being fat. Nigga, I gotta take the hits for being short. I gotta take the hits for being light skinned. We all have hits we have to take. Like, really, what people need to honestly say, what sisters really need a good healthy dose of, bitch, I don't give a fuck about how you feel. You're not gonna do shit about it. And the end. Like, do something. Because truth be told, you don't never see black women. I'm gonna say this and then I'm finished. You never see black women run to white women about this shit, not directly, and you never see black women run to white men about this shit because they know they can be punished. One thing I want you to understand about black people, and this is true for black men too. You notice how the reason why black people have such an easy time coming down on black men for anything is because they understand that black men cannot really punish them to the point where there's nothing they can do about it. They won't do that to any other group, particularly white people, because they understand white people can punish you.
How do white people, or how can white people punish them for let's just say, for example, what?
So for example, let's take the LGBT black folks when they got mad at Dave Chappelle and they was showing their ass twerking and shit, pussy popping, because it was lesbian, it was gays and transsexual, because they were mad at that. At the end of the day, Netflix was patient with them for a hot second, but Netflix ended up firing all them motherfuckers, minus a couple that wasn't doing that. And here's the thing. It didn't get broadcasted on the media that they did that. Netflix didn't look bad because Netflix had the money to control the media saying, well, here's the editor. Hey, we'll buy some commercials from y'all. This is an article y'all need to stand down on. Like, because fuck them.
Okay, so by white people can punish them, you mean if they work for a major company and they do some stupid shit, that company can fire their ass, basically.
Well, yes, it's economics controls everything. And even, let's take it off of white people for a second. When you look at how black men operate with black women, it's the same thing. You don't see a lot of black men really willing to speak up. What's that? Tony Gasket. Don't get me started on that. But anyway, you don't see a lot of black men really telling the truth on stuff because why? Their economics is tied to black women. So they do the same shit. Just switch out the white man for the black chick. Now we know where black women get their economics from, which is why they're so in debt. My point is that you don't gotta believe in white supremacy. You just need to believe in power and power dynamics. Black men don't have those same power. Now we can blame us for that, but the fact remains we don't. So because of that, we cannot punish them in a way that they can't run to the white man. They can run to the white man or run to somebody else to try to use proxy power. They can't do that with actually white people, or they can't do that with other groups as well that have certain relationships with white people. They cannot run the Jews. They cannot run the Hispanics. They can't run which is why you don't really see them talk. I'll say this. Bernard, do you really see black women going at any other fuck white men? Fuck white people for a second. Do you see black women go at any other demographic like that? Like when J-Lo said that we need money, we need the bank to give us money to give Latinas money. You heard black women murmur about it, but they ain't got no whole campaign about Jennifer Lopez.
I mean, well, okay. I mean, no, I understand what you're getting at. I mean, you do see black women, like let's just say Jamila Hill, she'll call out white men and white supremacy and white this and white that. I mean, some of them they do, but
that's allowed. Every time they do that, for Jamila Hill, for every one time she says that, there's 10 times she gonna talk about black men. And remember, Jamila Hill, what ended up happening to Jamila Hill. Jamila Hill, not only was she not getting paid like that, she wasn't paying. That whole magazine was bitches working for free, damn near. O'Shea was paying motherfuckers more than them chicks was getting paid, and that's real fucking talk. That's not even.
But one thing, like for example, with that black therapist, somebody was saying that well, shoot, she got the pot, she in the power situation, and the laws allow her to do that. I'm like, the only law that could stop her from doing what she did is Sharia law. Like that's just a bitch with a cell phone in a free country. So, but at the same time,
she got fired, and then she started bitching and crying after that because she wanted help. Because the powers that be deemed that inappropriate.
So at the same time, if the company that employs you have a problem with it, then your ass could get fired for showing the fuck out on social media. That's how I understand and look at power. If you're employed by somebody, they have power over you in that situation. If you're employed by them and they have a problem with what you're saying, that's how I look at it.
But even take somebody, okay, take somebody like Cynthia G, for example. She's not employed. If anybody knows her channel, she used to talk about white people just as much as black men. She used to call them white devil, beast. She used to talk about white men just as much. She didn't start off. That's why she has some of the following shit. She didn't start off full niggas ain't shit. And then white men knocked on the fucking door.
You mean YouTube?
No, white men, not YouTube, knocked on her fucking door, and then she stopped that shit. YouTube didn't.
You mean regular Joe White man showed up?
It was not YouTube that did it. It was because Tasha K is a perfect example. It wasn't YouTube. She got a notification beyond YouTube. That's why she made that switch so fast. It wasn't
I thought
YouTube.
She lost her channels because YouTube took her channels and then she started over. Right?
Just like Tommy lost channels, and Tommy still does what he does, but it's deeper than that. It's not just YouTube took some channels and shit and made her do that 180. It's not. Now she won't talk about that, but it's not. My point is, motherfucker, it's just like with Tommy Lauren and Tommy Lauren. It wasn't YouTube that made Tommy Lauren bring her ass back and apologize for her saying value. It ain't always YouTube. My point is, I'm not saying somebody went up to her fucking house, but I'm saying is that she's again, there's a reason you don't see a lot of black women running their mouth even on YouTube. It ain't that YouTube is just getting their ass. It's deeper than that. You know, it ain't. Them niggas didn't get the Andrew Tate treatment because if it's YouTube ain't gonna say, okay, well, you can't say white devil. And this is this, and then, but you can say abort black male babies because the way YouTube is looking at it, they're looking at it from the perspective of advertisers. An advertiser does not want you saying abort black male babies on their ads. So YouTube has more of a tolerance.
What about the whole pro-black sector that basically all their content is talking shit about white people? Now they playing with fire if they start using.
No, they're funded. They're funded. Well, number one, that's controlled. But number two, they're funded by black women. Like they get their money to do that from black women. So yeah, white people doesn't see them. Those motherfuckers are not a threat. All they're doing is running their mouth. And to be fair, sometimes
then how was Cynthia G a threat then?
White people got tired of Cynthia G calling out white men. White men got tired of that. Her audience is broader than what people talk about. Okay. And she was saying some fucking crazy ass shit. We're not talking about, okay, Cynthia G is not political. What you're talking about with the pro-blacks is more political shit, which even in the algorithm is looked at differently. This is why, with the conservatives, it's different. Like the shit that she was saying was really crossing into what she gets away with saying with black men. Like, so look, I'm not an expert on Cynthia G, but I'm telling you, there's a reason why you don't see, and by the way, even with the pro-blacks, you don't see pro-blacks saying some of the shit that Cynthia G was saying. No, not some of the. Show me a pro-black that's actively calling for violence against white people. Because you're looking at me like I'm stupid.
Oh, no. I was reading the chat. No, that was me. Yeah. I'm looking at this is me looking at you. This is me reading the chat.
Oh, okay. Because you got me like having to cross like trust me. This is something I've observed over a course of time.
Yeah.
The pro-blacks are political, and usually pro-blacks are talking about voting and shit like that. If you're talking about the hoteps, they're usually kissing black women's asses. But you ain't gonna find a pro-black. I mean, the ones that go the hardest is really what one of the hardest is probably Jason Black and Professor Black Truth, and Professor Black Truth has lost 2 channels. And Jason Black almost lost a channel where he locked a lot of his shit up. You notice how, so even they have their limits. And we're not even talking about shadow banning. So again, my point is this. You don't hear black women really, really go at on a consistent campaign any other group. You don't hear black women really going at white women like that. You don't hear black women going at white. When they talk about this colorism, featureism, all this other bullshit, you do not see them go at it as hard as deep. But they will go as far with black men. Why? They don't even go at Latinas as hard as deep. Now they'll talk shit about foreign motherfuckers because they can't do shit. I mean, this is obvious. And I'm talking about off YouTube. I'm talking about in real life. I'm talking about like in the media. You don't see that happening. You don't see these political think about it. You don't see what political organization other than conservatives are black women against? Like you see them talking shit about the Council of Raza or any of these groups that are
Oh,
very
no, yeah.
much anti-black, they can keep them absolutely shut. Yeah, they'll
No,
talk
they
about
don't give a shit
Candace
about that.
Owens, but Candace Owens doesn't matter. Candace Owens is backed up. That's not. Yeah, they do that because that's safe. They don't deal with the stuff that actually is fucking. You don't even see them talking shit about Kamala locking their ass up for what they kid. Please, come on.
Oh yeah, that's
like I said,
that's
they
a whole
go
nother
at
that's a whole nother show to pass. They
they
give
go
Kamala on
at
that.
who they are allowed, and black women are very much, they know who they can talk to really go at and know who not to go at. This is why they stick to certain things. I mean to turn into a whole nother
Oh yeah,
thing,
no,
but
that's well, Freeman's journal in the building. He says I disagree with GC. Claire Huxtable image is the enemy. Name one married, fit, and even slightly agreeable black woman in media. Anything except what black male
well,
desires.
they'll hold up the image. They'll hold up the image as an idea, but yeah, he's right. But Game Changer's right too. They don't throw her image under the bus.
They look at her because I mean she was a black female lawyer married to a doctor, had her career and a family, and was able to do it all. You know, she's basically that woman who could have it all. You know, like they say, you know, I can have it all. I can have my career, I can have my high value husband, and I can have as many kids as I want, and I can do all that and make it work because I'm Superwoman. So that's why they like Claire Huxtable. So yeah, they do support Claire. But all right, y'all. We about to get up out of here for real. Ed came in right at the 3 hour mark. But you know, whenever Ed come through, I definitely gotta let Ed fire it off before I go. But so we about to get up out of here. Thank you everybody who supported the stream. We ain't hit our goal, but we did good. So shout out to everybody. Do appreciate each and every one of y'all. Peace to everybody. Peace. Rod of God in the building. Hey, Rod did a real good stream. Y'all need to go and check that bad boy out. He did a real good stream where he was talking about Dr. T.H. Sion Johnson's 14-point black male political agenda. I did a stream on it with me and Hood Servative, and Rod of God did probably a better follow-up. He did a real good job because he condensed it. He got it done in an hour. It took us like 4 hours. But shout out to Rod of God. And so yeah, y'all go and check that out. Y'all go and check that one out. But with that said, we are up out of here. Peace. We gone.